All right, YouTube family. I'm going to give you guys some time to pour on in here to the stream. By the way, let me know if you guys can hear me okay. But give me a couple minutes so I can pull up chat and do a couple other things with the settings, and we're going to get straight on into this, man. Let me go ahead and load it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I already know before we get started today, guys, we're going to have a decent chunk of gameplay playing as Atreus, but we might as well just get it over with now so that we can just get back to the meat of it. All right, guys, give me a second, man. Let me go ahead and pull up chat and things of this nature. But for each and every single one of you guys who are joining the stream, I hope and pray that you're having an absolutely ridiculous, blessed, beautiful, sexy, and absolutely savage day so far. We're having a pretty good day so far, Savage Army. I can't complain. And right now, for any of my Day 1 Savages, Hoobalicious, Austin, Store Around the Corner, any of you guys, man, I've got a pretty exciting video uploading later on today, so stay tuned for that, guys. For all the people who have been dropping comments lately, really wanting the MMJ content to kind of make a return, I got a special upload later on today, especially for you guys. Oh my goodness, bro. You literally every single stream get me to smile. He said, you rang? So listen, bro, we got a flower video uploading later on today, man. I was going to surprise you guys with it, but for, you know, the people who really want to see stuff like that, super excited to drop that, man. So I've got some new ideas cooked up, Savage Army. We're not going to talk about it too much in today's stream. And Hoobie, bro, drop. Can't even speak straight, Savage Army. Sheesh. So we got some new strains gifted to us from the homie earlier today. And one of them is a G13 Haze Cross, bro. And it looks and smells absolutely ridiculous. Listen, if everything goes correctly, later on tonight, we might do a live stream sesh with the G13 Cross. It's something called Clarity Coast. Hoobie, have you ever heard of anything called Clarity Coast, brother? Listen, we just started yapping and rambling. Let me pull up chat, and we're going to get cooking, man. But I will warn you guys right off the bat, I already know for a fact we're going to be playing as Atreus for a while, at least probably an hour to an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure this is the segment where we have to fight that I'll just say a boss fight, but it's an absolutely massive witch. I believe you have to fight. This is one of the longer segments with Atreus. So we're just going to chew through it, man. We're going to chew through it. You still got to eat your vegetables. You know what I mean, Savage Army, so we can get back to Kratos, which is basically what we came for. I don't even know what G13... Wait a second. Hold up. Let me pull up chat, and we're going to get into this, bro. Hold up. G13. Michael Holy said, don't, hold up, let me turn this down. That's hilarious. Michael Holy said, don't smoke it, buddy, flush it. Buddy, I've flushed so much weed the last 3 months. I've already proven to myself and God several times that I'm not controlled by marijuana, brother. So I'm way past the point of flushing marijuana, especially that stuff. That stuff looks absolutely divine, bro. It's literally nothing but purple. There's no green in it, and it smells phenomenal. It smells like a 50% cross of Clutch Cannabis's Big Head, and the other 50%, it literally has that like floral, almost foresty type of smell. It almost smells like fresh lawn trimmings. Really, and that's probably because of the haze that's in it. And usually I'm not a big fan of hazes, but that stuff looks crazy. So just stay tuned later on tonight. We'll see if the stars align, then we'll be able to do that stream tonight. But for now, we're rocking God of War, bro. I don't even know what G13 is, if I'm being honest. It's one of the more classic strains, Hoobalicious. So just for you, let me go ahead, before we even get cooking here in God of War, let me go ahead and look it up. Okay, I didn't know what was that called? Clarity Coast. That's what the cross is called. I've never heard of that in my entire life. But I looked up the genetics, and it actually exists, and it's crossed with G13. So I got super excited when I seen that. Let me go ahead and look that up. What is G13 by itself? But G13 is a really coveted and classic strain, Hoobalicious. It's kind of in the same ranks as like OG Kush, Sour D's, things of this nature. It's been around for some time. Good old G13. What's the genetics on that, bro? Nuh-uh. Hold on, hold on. We went all the way to Leafly, guys. We took it dead serious. Hold on, hold on. What's the cross, though? I want to know the cross. It's giving me the terps and everything. That's great. But what is the cross? Oh, come on, man. Give me a second, Hoobalicious. Let me adjust the search real quick. Genetics. There we go. That is not what I'm looking for, bro. Ultra G13. No, I need regular G13. Hold on. Why is it so difficult to find that? It should not be. It should definitely not be. And Day One Savage, Austin, give me 1 second, brother. Let me go ahead and look this up, and then I'm going to catch up with you. All right, I think I found it, guys. I think I found it. Genetics and history, listen to this. While surrounded by legends of government, its true origins are largely unknown, though it was popularized as a top-tier clone in the 1980s, so they found this in a pheno hunt. Give me a second, bro. It's literally not giving me... This says myths of being liberated from a U.S. government research facility in the late 1970s, known for 1970s dense, sticky, orange-haired buds. Well, I'll tell you what, the stuff that we got is not green, and it's definitely not got no orange hairs. It is literally purped out from head to toe, and it's frosty white. Frosty white. As my homie Josh would say, it's a frost monster. It's literally a frost monster, son. It's beautiful looking stuff. I can't wait to show some of you guys what that stuff looks like. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and take a sip of coffee and get cracking into Ragnarok. Hey, real quick. Austin said, I'm at my grandma's house right now smoking. No, you're not, bro. No, you're not. You take that back. Day One Savage Austin, no, you are not, bro. He said, I'm at my grandma's right now smoking with my grandparents. Yes, they are smokers. God bless this guy. God bless you, Day One Savage Austin. Oh my gosh, bro. Smoking on the fresh pack of modified cookies. Wow, bro. So the only experience I've ever had like that is smoking with my stepdad. And me and him, bro, he was like I've never had really a smoking buddy apart from like girlfriends and stuff. And when I was dating and in relationships, those were obviously my smoking buddies too. But my real deal smoking buddy was my stepdad, man. And he passed away from cancer and tumors a few years ago, bro. If I could have got him on camera one time for you guys, bro, it probably would have been one of my biggest videos of all time. I'm being dead serious. That guy, you guys think that I have high energy. That dude was something, bro. Was truly something. And I have never to this day, God rest his soul, man, I've never to this day met another pothead quite like him. He was just, bro, he lived, slept, and ate pot, bro. He loved it more than me. You guys think I love pot. My stepdad, bro, was something, and unfortunately, he passed away from cancer a few years back, man, and God rest his soul. I know that he's looking down on us right now, doing our thing from heaven, and that he is definitely in a better place. God rest his soul. But Day One Savage Austin, bro, that would be absolutely insane to smoke one with my grandparents, bro. Any of them. Any of them. That would be phenomenal, bro. Hey, if I told you guys so I had a grandpa on my stepdad's side that passed away from cancer as well, ironically enough. But he was actually a police officer for Canton PD, and he was a really interesting guy. We used to go on like fishing trips together and stuff like that. Really interesting guy. He actually knew martial arts and everything. What a guy. I could never even imagine roasting down with him, for sure.
Where are your parents?
They're not around.
Are they?
I know you have a lot of questions.
But hey, man, I tell people all the time, like, when I worked at Clutch, you guys would be so shocked, bro. Most of the customers were old people. You guys have no idea. Most of the customer base at the dispensaries are really older people, man, that are sick with really crazy stuff. And they get marijuana instead of prescription pills. And how you going to be upset about that, bro? I would much rather see that, you know? Look at this. She just pelted him with blue juice. We just hit this guy with some Hawaiian punch. Oh my gosh. She just hit him with Fruit Juicy Red. The OG what is she doing? Does she know magic or something? Oh, by the way, Savage Army, this is really exciting news too. I was actually shopping around for webcams earlier today for the first time, like actually looking around for one. So here real soon when we do these gaming streams, we're going to have face cam and stuff, which is really exciting. So stay tuned for that. Oh my gosh, bro, they just cooked me in one hit. We got a stone? How do I have a resurrection stone with Atreus? Bro, I'm not going to lie, and this is going to sound so negative. I don't like these sections that much. I think they almost borderline suck. Because his combat feels so much floatier than Kratos. Like, Kratos feels real weighty. You know what I mean? Atreus is a different vibe. I feel like this would have been really cool to be able to play as him. Watch this, though. Watch this, though. This is the coolest thing about playing as the boy. Turning into the dire wolf. Look at this, bro. The damage is nothing right now. Oh, my goodness. We did nothing to this guy. Big back action, son. Real big back action, bro. Come on. I'm looking too, man. All it says is G13 and Hawaiian Sativa. That must be an OG type strain because I can't find it either. Bro, we're about to find out together, hopefully later on tonight. But the video that I'm uploading, by the time we're done streaming, that video should be uploaded. And it's honestly basically a review. I tried out some baseline jet pop that was actually homegrown, indoor. And it was phenomenal, bro. Absolutely phenomenal. The funkiness was almost like Blue Zoosh. So check that video out when it drops. But I do want to let you guys know ahead of time. Unfortunately, we got like 32 minutes into the video. And I didn't realize that my memory only had about a half hour's worth of space left on it. So I was in the middle of talking about something really important and exciting because I was going to show you guys what that Clarity Ocean, or what is it called? Clarity View? I don't even remember. It's something I've literally never heard of, but it's a G13 and Haze cross with something else. Government Oasis, I think. I could be wrong, man. I only looked it up once. But we'll probably end up trying that stuff out on stream, but I figured we'll try something different, man, and we cooked up like a review for you guys today, basically. So the homie gifted us 3 different strains that I haven't tried from him yet, and he wants me to give my thoughts and opinions, so I figured why not do it the best way and just make a video, you know what I mean? Clarity Coast, yeah, Hoobalicious, thank you so much for reminding me of that. Yeah, that's what it's called, Clarity Coast. If you look up the cross on Clarity Coast, I didn't even know if it was a real thing. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've never heard of that. But it is a real thing, and it's a cross with G13 and Haze. Yeah, Dylan, we actually did beat Spider-Man 2. We did beat Spider-Man 2 on stream about a week ago, I think, right, Savage Army? But I still have a lot of side stuff to do in that game, so we're probably still going to play that as well on stream. But hey, here soon we're going to start Batman, guys. Here soon we're going to start Batman, bro. Oh, man, and for a Saturday, I hope and pray that each and every single one of you guys are having an absolutely amazing day so far, bro. If you're out here in Ohio, unfortunately, the weather is like, you know, the type of weather to get your nipples erect, if you know what I'm saying. Diamond cutter nips. It's freezing, guys. It's absolutely frigid, and it was just 70-something degrees. It makes no sense. And it's been doing this for weeks. Sheesh. No, you're not, bro. Are you kidding me? Those were some of my most fond memories as a kid, bro. As a whippersnapper of a savage. Playing Arkham City on the original Xbox 360. I don't even think I had the Slim back then, guys. So I was playing Arkham City so much that my Xbox sounded like it was about to take off into space, bro, and crack the firmament. Because the freaking fan was so loud and so hot. So, yeah, I actually do. I got Arkham City and Arkham Asylum downloaded. That's absolutely insane, bro. Synchronicity. Synchronicity. I've been noticing so much. See, you see what I'm saying, guys? The last, like, 2 weeks, this has happened so many times, even on stream. Some of you guys started noticing it. Either me or one of you guys will say something, and then, like, a couple minutes later, it will literally happen. So, we're sitting here talking about Arkham City and Hoobalicious is playing on the original 360. God bless this guy, bro. That's the... Listen, that's... That's the proper way to play Arkham City, because you guys are about to see. I have the remastered version that they recreated for the PlayStation 4, and like Batman's character model looks completely different than it did in the original. You guys are going to see when we do that. And the Joker. So they changed the way the Joker looks slightly as well. You guys are going to see when we do that, though.
Oh.
Can you imagine? Where do you think they learned from?
It's so hard, dude. They give you almost zero guidance. So I'll give you. Oh yeah, Austin is right, bro. Way ahead of his time. I'll be honest, man. Arkham Knight was really ahead of its time too, guys. Like, you can still go back to Arkham Knight right today, and it feels almost like a brand new game, bro. Even graphically, the graphics in Arkham Knight are insane. And that came out for the PS4 in 2015. That was actually the very first game I played on the PS4. It came with my first PlayStation 4. It was like bundled in. So, and actually, funny enough, I only bought a PlayStation 4 at that time because Arkham Knight came out. I'm like a really big fan of the Arkham games, guys, even though I don't feel like they're going to make another one. And I'm really disappointed with Rocksteady Studios, bro, because Arkham Knight was the last game they made in like the last 10 years, and then they come out with Suicide Squad, and it's so bad, it makes you want to commit suicide. Like, it's a terrible video game. I played it for like an hour. I don't even think I played it for an hour. It's like a third-person shooter in the way that, like, Crackdown, the old Crackdown games for the Xbox 360, if you guys know, you know. That's what the game is like. After 10 years of not coming out with anything, after riding off of Arkham Knight, what happened to Rocksteady Studios, bro? It's sad. So Spider-Man is probably the best like superhero game today. Batman, unfortunately, isn't even in the conversation. They haven't made one in 10 years. But yeah, real quick, Day One Savage Ruby, I'll give you a tip when it comes to Batman Arkham City. It's a really like heavy game on the gadgets, so you have to use gadgets to kind of traverse the environment and stuff like that. That's usually what you end up getting hung up on for the most part. But Arkham City gives you like a compass for main mission objectives and stuff. You guys seeing this, bro? The boy turned into a freaking wolf. Look at his eyes. This game graphically is crazy too. I'm running this on 1080p. It doesn't even look shabby, bro. It looks sick. Wolf boy. He's a huge, like, negative Nancy in this game, guys. Atreus is like a crybaby in this game. That's why I'm not too fond of his character arc. You can definitely tell that Ragnarok was directed by a different guy. Cory Barlog did 2018, and he also directed my favorite God of War ever made, which is God of War 2. He is a really talented storyteller, guys. I mean, it's not even close. They made God of War 2018 with a no-cut camera. That means that the camera angles and the entire storyline and all the cutscenes were shot front to back with no breaks. That's almost like never been done in a game before.
The sooner you accept that, the better.
We're talking over what they're saying completely, unintentionally. Hey, Austin, did you see, though, that they just announced that they're doing a God of War trilogy remake? It's not a remaster, and they're making it for the PS5 from the ground up. I don't know if it's going to be like the old games or if they're remaking them in the style of the new games. I have no idea what it's going to be, but it's not a regular remaster. They're literally remaking God of War 1, 2, and 3 for the PS5. They dropped a little announcement trailer two or 3 weeks ago. Have you seen that, bro?
Help me with something and I'll teach you.
I feel like somebody like you especially would be super excited to hear about that. I about lost it when I seen that they were doing that, bro. Couldn't believe it. They're remaking them, all 3 of them. Some people are speculating. Some people really think that it might be like they're remaking the original trilogy in the same gameplay style as the new games. I don't know how I would feel about that. I'd much rather see them literally remake the original. Because here's the thing. Ever since God of War Ascension for the PS3, they haven't made another God of War game in the same style. And there's almost no other game that's the same as the old God of War games. Like, you could still compare this almost to like Devil May Cry or even the new Final Fantasy VII Remake. Bro, I would love to stream Final Fantasy Rebirth for you guys, bro. I never beat that game. It was so sick, though, from what I played of it. It's open world and everything. It's so sick. It's the sequel to the original Final Fantasy VII Remake. I never played the original game, so I only played the remake, man. It's phenomenal, Savage Army. It's phenomenal, bro. I only tinkered with it one time. I got pretty far in it actually, man. I just never ended up beating it because you know we got gang stalked and stuff, so we had bigger fish to fry at the time. We had bigger fish to fry at the time. Well, that's a lovely voice, man. Oh my gosh, she just called a cow. Her voice is so angelic. She just like bird called a cow.
She's a big girl. Huh?
She's a big girl.
Come on up.
He's about to get it in from behind, y'all. Straight up. It wants you to go behind it. It's very strange.
Good girl. Gong gong.
I think Angrabode is a witch, man. I think she's gotta be.
Champion of the...
Yeah. Do you want me to call you that instead?
No, Loki's good.
Sure. Champ.
So, bro, I feel like they only made him Loki so that they had an excuse to allow him to turn into animals. I swear on everything I love, that has to be the reason they named him Loki. That has to be. There's no other... Like, they don't flesh him out in a real way as Loki. They just kind of say that his name is Loki, and that because of that, there's an excuse for him to transform into a wolf, you know what I mean? In the beginning of the game, he turns into a bear, and it's like the first boss fight. It's actually kind of funny. What is that, bro? We got a giant clam over here, dude. Is that a Venus flytrap? Hey, listen, man. Listen. Not to be cute. Should we take it there? Yeah, we're not going to take it there, man. Let's just move on. What's in the water, though? Oh, we got it. Bro, this cow is not moving, bro. We're like literally chest deep in this sewage. Literally looks like a giant clam, bro. That's what that thing looked like. I was like, what the hell are we looking at, son? We crossed the corner. We crossed the corner, bro. And it's a singing clam.
Gotta eat, don't they?
Wolves gotta eat.
Never seen fruit like this before.
What did this guy say? Reminds me of my what dead disciple, you dog, son. So you literally took the words right out of my mouth. So he said it, so I didn't have to. I love it, man. I love it. You guys are awesome. I hope each and every single one of you guys are enjoying your day, by the way, bro. And I really hope and pray that you actually started your day with prayer. It'll change your life, guys. It really will, man. Staying committed to talking to God, at least for a fraction of your day every day, will literally change your life, especially over a period of time. It's not even close. Is that a fairy? Is this a fairy? What is that? And can I harm it? All right, let's go around, dude. I hope we're going the right... Yep, we're going the right way. Look at this. We found an Easter egg, guys. By the way, happy early Easter, man. I actually like Easter because I like candy. Because I'm an ex-heroin addict, so I love hard candy and stuff like... I like soft candy, too. Who are you kidding, Savage? You like all types of candy. The only thing I really don't like is, like, regular chocolate and stuff. I've never understood why people like that so much. How did you know about my wife, Savage? Hey, man, I want to stay friends. I don't want us to become foes, so you know what I mean? Let's forget about it. Let's forget about it, brother. You know what I mean? Of course I'm joking, brother. Of course I'm joking. But God bless you and your family. And God bless you and your ex-wife. If that is a representation of your ex-wife, may God bless her and her family, really. And God bless her in general. God send her to the doctor and get checked and tested. Look at that, bro. Hey, unfortunately, hey, he said it, but I was thinking it, guys. I've come across people that, listen, they look, hey, man, you might spot a barnacle or two, you know what I mean? It might be like Bikini Bottom up in there. Big sheesh. Delicious. What's going on with you, my sister in Christ? I hope that you're having an absolutely phenomenal day. Day one, Savage Austin. Don't even start, bro. Look, dude, you can see them. It's looking like Bikini Bottom up in there, bro. You can see the individual barnacles. And I don't use that word very often, man. We're selective with that word. Oh my goodness, son. Can I even get down here, though? And can I shoot that? Bro, that just worked? That just worked? A barnacle is crazy. Hey, man.
After you.
How else you gonna describe that? Trying to get this house under control. Excited to see you on to entertain me. God bless you, man. God bless you, Conalicious. I think we're going to be doing a stream later on tonight, too. So one of my homies, all my Day One Savages are going to know exactly who I'm talking about. But my one of my homies that is really, really avid at growing his own flower and stuff like this just gifted me 3 different flavors to try out, test, and kind of give him my thoughts and opinions on the phenos and stuff. So later on tonight, if the stars aligned, I think we're going to do like a session Q&A type of stream. But at the very least, we're probably going to be doing another gaming stream later on tonight, guys. It's Saturday, bro. Bro, the cow, her voice is strange, bro. As soon as she opens her mouth, cows just start coming and literally popping up in front of you.
What I saw would never
What a
happen.
woman. Marry that girl, boy. Marry that girl, boy.
Anything.
I think she is actually like the romantic interest for him by the end of the game. I'm pretty sure.
One way or another.
I learned from my father.
Very apt description. I still love her, though. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's not about the external. It's about what's on the inside. You know what I mean? It's about what's on the inside, dead disciple. So God bless you, man. That's the holy way to think. All right, so there's only one way we could actually go, and that's over here. Looks dope. Look at these. We got cave crabs up in here. Bro, look at these. No, listen. Back up. Tell this cow to turn around. Look at this. Those are actual barnacles, Savage Army. I believe, for real, by definition, that's what a barnacle actually looks like. Somebody correct me in the chat, but I'm pretty sure, and that looks disgusting as well. Let's just be honest, that looks hideous. But that is a textbook barnacle, okay? Bikini bottom style, son. See, these sections kind of slow down the pacing of the game a little bit too. We came here for Kratos, guys. You already know what's up. I won't beat you over the head with that too much, though. Let's just get through it. I believe there is a boss at the end of this. Also, did Warzone just come out with a new map, guys? Or am I wrong about that? That's a straight-up Davy Jones barnacle. Oh my goodness, bro. Somebody likes SpongeBob as well. I haven't seen SpongeBob in a really long time, guys, but that used to be one of my favorite cartoons growing up, and it actually was funny. Like, even as an adult, SpongeBob can still get you to actually laugh, which is kind of crazy for a kid's show. You know what I mean?
Wasn't helping me.
Kind of impressive for a little kid's show, you know? But I don't think they have the same voice actor. Didn't the voice actor for SpongeBob pass away?
He could have easily.
Or am I tripping about that? Am I thinking of somebody else? Another character? Can we get up here? I guess so. Can we really get up here? The cow just like started climbing the wall, bro. Did I see that right?
But we can grab it anyway.
How do you know when it's right?
Why do we keep picking up these weird looking fruits?
So you can't be sure of everything that's gonna happen, man.
I'm sure of the big stuff.
So this is just a mission, just literally for an excuse for you guys to meet, basically. Atreus and Angrboda. I'm not getting into the interior, that's for another day. Dead Disciple, that doesn't have to be for any other day, brother. If that's your ex-wife, you could keep that all to yourself. I'll take your word for it, bro. I'll take your word for it. If it's, listen,
Clear the junk
if it's a mouthful, I'll take your word for it. Alright, so let's crack that. Now the cow can come through. Wait. There we go. One more.
Be able to get past them. Maybe we can get it out of her way?
The cow's waiting, dude. Hurry up. Don't leave that cow. The cow's drowning. Bro, the attention to detail is actually nuts, though.
Getting these ingredients, feeding your animals. You do this every day.
Yeah, it's like the funnest mission in any game ever, collecting ingredients, bro.
H.
Right.
Hopefully we're supposed to go up here. It's just a chest. Literally just a chest. By the way, guys, if you guys enjoy the stream at any given point in time, hit it with a big fat juicy savage thumbs up. If not, hit it with a fat savage thumbs down. But drop it down in the comments section what you disliked about it and what I could do better in the next stream. We're having a pretty decent day, man, for a Saturday. I can't even lie to you guys, son. I got a video uploading later on today as well for all the people who might just now be joining the stream, especially for all my Day One Savages. So here's the thing, y'all. I've been getting a lot of comments, like more than usual the last few days, from people who basically are saying like they really miss the old MMJ content and the videos, like the video style stuff that I used to do. So especially for those people, I cooked up something for you guys earlier today, and it's still in the process of editing and uploading. So by the time we're done streaming with God of War, that video should be uploaded, okay? And hopefully you guys enjoy it. And let me know if you do, and we can hit you guys with similar content going forward. So we're about to be, you know what, there's no need to even explain it, guys. Just stay tuned and pay attention to the channel. The way that we're going to be doing content and kind of trickling in different types of content is going to be a little bit more organized going forward. So I'm always trying to evolve things and grow things and level things up. And, you know, for the next 2 weeks, that's exactly what we're going to be dialed in on doing, especially with all this new equipment I'm about to be getting in. I just have to wait on it to ship in the mail, but we're getting a new webcam so that we can have face cam and stuff when we do gaming streams. And we're also going to be getting a computer. So things for like answering emails and comments and things of this nature take a lot less time than they do for me now because I'm using a regular phone to do that, guys. Not to mention, 2 of my phones are cracked to heck and back. So I really been needing this stuff for a while, and God bless each and every single one of you guys, man. You've been such a help, especially the last few months. We're actually able to do that now, so I'm getting ready to go ahead and order this stuff, and when it ships, we're basically going to be building the streaming setup, guys. Basically going to be like a work office and stuff that we're going to be doing almost all the streams at from that point forward, and we're going to be going hard for the rest of the year. That's really what my plan is for 2026, straight up, planting seeds. All year long, son. All right, guys. I wish I could shoot this freaking clam, this barnacle-infested oyster from the cow. I can't do it. It won't let me pull out my bow, and it won't tell me where to go. Am I supposed to jump over that? Yep. Dead Disciple, yep. I don't think you can play God of War or Ragnarok on anything except for the PS5. Am I wrong on that, guys? God of War has always been a PlayStation exclusive. I don't even think you can get it on PC. Now, I could be wrong about that, though. They might have changed that. I don't know. Somebody let me know. Can you get God of War on PC? That would be next level.
Hey, if I need to, like, fix my bow or something, can I?
Of course. I've got supplies in my tool chest over there. By the way, I left something in the tool chest for you. I'll meet you over by yon.
And Hoobie, am I safe to assume that you've literally never played Batman Arkham City before? If this is the first time that you're playing Arkham City, son, you're in for a treat. Like, you don't even have any idea. You're in for a treat. I'm actually kind of, and we don't get envious over here, but I'm a little bit envious that you get to experience that for the first time, my brother. Okay? So honestly, if you stick that game out and you just start to, like, you know, spend more time with it and pick up on how the gameplay loop goes and stuff, bro, that's one of the most rewarding gaming experiences of the last 2 generations for sure.
The lines on this one feel so alive.
Oh, wow.
Damn, Dead Disciple's on it. It's on PC too, for real? When did they do that? So God of War is no longer a PlayStation exclusive. When did they do that?
It's really hard to nail down.
Well, you clearly did. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's kind of crazy. All right.
Oh, that one's my favorite. I'm really proud of that.
Dude, this section is so slow, guys. Oh my goodness, bro.
No, yeah, it's amazing. Hands are so hard to draw.
They really are.
Ooh, Ghost of Tsushima, sick. Oh, by the way, guys, I got Ghost of Yotei as well, the new one, the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. And I haven't really started running New Game Plus on it yet, so we can stream that as well. I got a bunch of different games I got planned for the next few months to stream for you guys.
Yes.
We're going to be streaming crazy. As soon as I get this setup built and everything and I get the office taken care of, bro, we're going to be streaming a lot over the course of the summer and stuff, guys. It's going to be a grind. It's going to be really, really well worth it, man. I mean, I can't even explain. I'm so grateful to God that we're even able to do stuff like this. I mean, seriously, if you told me a year ago this is what we'd be doing, I wouldn't even believe you. So I just got to remain grateful each and every single day and every single chance I get, bro. Grateful and all praise and glory go to the Most High God.
I mean, unless you still want to leave.
No, I can stay.
Are we going? I hope we're going the right way, bro. I don't even have my compass up. They're not giving me my map or nothing, guys.
I draw
What do you draw?
all kinds of things. Monsters, artifacts, anything Father and I encounter on our journeys.
We're going the right way. We're going the right way. I'm pretty sure.
No,
You didn't beat Yote? I've already beat that.
There are some roots up
So that came out around the same time as Borderlands 4. And
You've got
I remember we beat Borderlands on stream.
many animals.
I don't think I beat Yote on stream, but it's a pretty lengthy game, bro. You're going to be chewing through that for a while. It's like a 70-some hour game.
We just can't carry both of us. This is
But they added New Game Plus to it, and I kind of want to check that out if I'm being honest. I think they added some new stuff to New Game Plus as well.
up the path.
And it was a really phenomenal experience, man. That was one of the best games I played from last year. It might be the best game I played last year, honestly, if I'm being honest.
There.
So I will say that the longer you spend with Yote, the better it gets. It starts off a little slow, and then as you progress, Tsushima was a lot like that too, man. The original game was a lot like that too. Like, it's kind of slow in the beginning hours, and then as the game unfolds and you start to unlock more stuff, it gets better and better. Like, the momentum of the story starts picking up more, and
It's just
Yote is really no different, and it's got a different vibe than the original. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, what's going on here? We actually got something exciting. Add you on PlayStation? It would actually be easier if you added me, brother. Because I'll most likely forget. With all the stuff I got going on and stuff, by the end of the stream, I'll most likely forget, and I don't want to do that. So if you want to add me, I believe my tag is Gotham Savior 4. We're locked in, y'all. Yo, back up. Back up. Back up. Yo, back up. Yo, they're all coming in from like every direction. Got him? Yo, that was kind of slick. Got him? Got him? Hold up. That did a lot of damage, bro. Watch this though. Slow down time. Got him. And he's the last one, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Dang. Got him as well. Cleaned them up pretty nicely. Peppered them nicely. They were nicely seasoned, man.
I'm not in control.
Nicely seasoned.
do you need to be?
Look at this, bro. It's like hitting it with paintballs. Look at this. That's crazy. Who remembers back in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare where you could change the setting to literally like it had a paintball effect to where you no longer shot bullets at people, you were shooting paintballs at them, and it was actually pretty sick, bro. I'm in the minority. I actually thought Advanced Warfare was kind of a fun game.
Guess it isn't a total loss.
I really like the survival mode in that game. Connie said, right, get it. I can't wait for the video games or gaming experience in heaven. You already know what's up, man. You already know what's up. You know what I really want to do? Next winter time, because winter is like the perfect season to game, guys. We already know what's up with that. In the summertime, I don't do as much gaming as I do in the winter for sure. Next winter, I kind of want to play some retro stuff. I want to go back to like PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and PS3. Maybe some of the handhelds, bro. I used to be a really big fan of handheld gaming. Like PSP, PlayStation Vita, DS, Game Boy. The first game system I ever had in my life was a Game Boy Advance, y'all. And I think the first game I ever had was Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem. That's crazy that I even remember that. Because I was a really young kid, bro. That was before the Game Boy SP came out. They had like the backlight on it and stuff. So with the Game Boy Advance, I remember I used to have to play that thing with like a lamp over top of me and stuff because the screen wasn't lit. So if you didn't have a light, you couldn't even see the screen. Those were the days, though, guys. Those were the days.
Okay, maybe I don't pull up roots for a little bit.
It wasn't you.
Oh, bro, first game I ever played on PSP was actually God of War Chains of Olympus, bro. It was actually God of War Chains of Olympus. What pic do I have? What are you talking about? Oh, my picture. It's a picture of Ciri from The Witcher 3.
You're okay. But what about you, Loki? What do you feel when you change?
Just
Oh, hell yeah. Day One Savage Ruby is already retro gaming himself. Bro, listen, some of the best games of all time are on the PS2,
Find the part that
360, and the PS3. The games that they make nowadays, like, this is one of the rare exceptions of a really, really good game in today's generation. But most of the games lack creativity, bro. You can feel that there isn't nearly as much passion behind the projects anymore, bro. They used to get so creative, bro. Like, the video games would actually have personality and stuff, man. And, like, it's not really like that anymore. Everything's about graphics. Everything's about telling an emotionally captivating story. Like, bro, you can watch movies for stuff like that. You know what I mean? Video games are meant to just be fun, you know? I feel like they started taking video games like way too seriously, guys. You know what I mean? That's why some of the most fun games ever made are really old games. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt.
But not today.
But Hoobie, the PS5 is pretty dope, bro. Like, if you get the PlayStation Plus subscription, which you have to play online anyway, you literally can play like PS2 games, PS1 games, PSP games, and stuff like that. You literally just download them from the store, and you can play those games like remastered for the PS5. Bro, I'll tell you guys what, man. I try to save money any way I can. PlayStation 5s are like $600. You think I'm spending $600 for a PS5? There's no way in God's green earth I would ever do that. Ever, bro. Ever. I have a PS5, and I've had one for a while, because I know that if you just go to Aaron's home and furniture store and literally lease one, which is the only time I would ever recommend leasing anything in your actual life, you can walk out of there with a brand new in the box PS5, and I didn't even pay any money when I got this because I have like a gold card through them or whatever, so you get like 3 months free off any piece of merchandise in the store. And then if I decide that I want to buy a PS5, I literally just give it back, and there's no problems. No problems. They give you a brand new one, bro, and they don't even double check your income, which is crazy too. They don't even double check your income. I'm giving you guys pointers right now. You can go and get a brand new PS5 today for like $50, bro. Maybe not even. I always seem to get lucky and get like a promotional day. This is like the 5th time I've got a brand new PS5 from Aaron's, guys, because I just give them back in the summertime and get it back out in the winter. It's not even funny. I've never spent $600 on a PS5. There's just no way, guys. That's like, how much weed is that? How much food is that? Like, you can do so much with $600. That's just insane to me. I don't even really buy new games because they're $70, bro. $70 is insane, bro. That's insane. That's like a half ounce of Buckeye Relief right there. We're joking, of course, but seriously, though. And the games ain't even that long sometimes anymore, man. Like, Doom the Dark Ages looked really sick when it came out. I'm a big fan of Doom as well, but I never ended up getting Doom the Dark Ages because its story is like only 6 hours long. 6-hour story for $70, bro? That's criminal. That's freaking criminal. Where is my cow? Can I ask her to start singing so the cow comes? Start singing, bro. We need the cow. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dang, we don't have anything like that here. Conalicious, you talking about the Buckeye Relief? Are you talking about the Buckeye? Yeah, that's like a brand in the medical dispensary and stuff like that. Here's what's sad, guys. I think it's still legal to do it right now. I think it's still legal to ship Delta 9 to all 50 states, but by the end of 2026, I think they're going to start like regulating it and stuff like that, or getting rid of it altogether, which would be really, really. So if my memory serves me correctly, Connie, you live out in Wisconsin. I'm super surprised that they don't have legalized pot there. That's absolutely insane. But I guess we're kind of spoiled because Ohio has been legal for a while now. But even in Ohio, guys, it's kind of getting weird. Oh no, renting a PS5. They don't have an Aaron's out there? Really? I'm sure they have like a Rent-A-Center though, or something like that. All these different places really effectively do the same exact thing. You basically just like rent merchandise for as long as you want, and then if you want to get rid of it, you just give it back and stop paying on it and stuff like that. But the rate for a brand new PlayStation 5 Slim through Aaron's is kind of crazy, if I'm being honest, man. Even like for the bill, it's like $40 a month. It's really not that bad, guys. It really isn't that bad, but that's the only time I would ever recommend leasing anything straight up, because leasing stuff and borrowing stuff is definitely not the way to go, guys. But getting like a game system from Aaron's is a lot different than leasing like a freaking couch or something, or a car that you can literally get repossessed if you don't make the payments on and stuff. It's not the way to go, guys. Save your money as much as possible, man. That's how I know you're a stoner at heart, Savage. You said $500. How much food is that? Straight up, bro. $500 is a lot of smoke, bro. That's a lot of smoke, man. Wouldn't you, if it came down to it and you could pick one, wouldn't you rather have the flower? If you're in a season that you're smoking, you know what I mean? I feel like video games, to me, like I can still game without smoking weed. Don't get it twisted. I know there's a lot of people out there that kind of say stuff like, I can't make music if I don't smoke. I can't game. I'm not really one of those. But, you know, the older I get, I definitely start noticing stuff like, bro, if I do sit down and play a game, I'd much rather prefer to smoke a J. You know what I mean? So they kind of go together. You don't have peanut butter without jelly, you know what I mean? So out of the two, I'd probably take the flower. But that could change, though, you know? Where is my cow, bro? That's what we need. We need the cow. Unless there's something up here that they want me to do. That's got to be it. As soon as we're done with the stream, brother, I will gladly accept that. Can I do it right now without ending the stream? Dang, you can link your Discord on PS5? I didn't even know that. Give me a second, brother. Oh, I got 5 friend requests. Holy cow. Dead Disciple. Let's do it. You're in. You're in, brother. You're in. Yeah, we got to see Kratos take over. So let's go ahead and just cook through this. The stream's coming back, guys. Don't worry. I just added Dead Disciple real quick.
If we stick around longer?
I remember when I used to think of money in terms of grams of dope. It really started annoying me when I realized it costs more than gold, technically. Oh my goodness. Connie, you just sparked a flashback in my own early days of life, man, because I used to literally think of money in increments of $40 because $40 that was like the minimum. You could not get a dope dealer to give you dope, like heroin I'm talking about specifically, unless you had at least $40. So, you know, it was crazy. During that 7 years of my life, I would always think of money in increments of $40 and $40 to $50, because sometimes you needed like the $10 for gas and a pack of cigarettes, you know what I mean? And that's just sad, man. It really, really is. And it's crazy. Ever since I got off heroin and fentanyl, I like literally, guys, the way I treat my money is almost Jew-like. Like, I swear on everything I love, if I'm a Jew in any regard, it's the way I look at money, because I just really try to save every dollar I possibly can. I buy the cheapest of everything. At least I definitely try to, especially after getting gang stalked and stuff like that, man. You have like a whole newfound respect for money. And I typically don't buy things that I really don't need, man. Like, if I get something I want, it's like a real rare type of thing, if that makes any type of sense, guys. And I kind of look at buying cigars like that. Like, when I get a pack of cigars, I'm like, okay, I treated myself to something, you know what I mean? But that's a good thing that I look at my money that way, because it becomes very, very easy for me to stack up over a short period of time. And I've been doing this now for the last couple of years. And when you learn how to save your money and learn how to be happy with the bare minimum, you can basically, bro, if you got a job you don't like and you got 10 racks saved up, you can just tell your boss to screw off and you're out of there. $10,000 for me, I could survive on that for a while. And I know, because I put that to the test, guys. I've been doing that for the last few years. The longest time, like, the hardest time I ever had during, like, doing that was when I got gang stalked, and I basically went like 4 months straight without having almost $1 to my name. But even God was using that for my good so that I could learn how to enjoy my life without any material possession. And that's a superpower, really. I'm almost hoping we ain't got to do this boss fight, guys, because if that's the case, then this section should be done really soon. My 5-year-old said he was going to leave his house if I don't add jewels on his Jurassic Park game. Oh my goodness, trust me, guys. Listen. So I've never had kids of my own, but I've had stepkids for a while in my life. And something the stepkids would always say at one point in time was, can you get me Robux? Or whatever that currency is on Roblox. And I would never do that, because Roblox... I do not advocate for children to play Roblox, guys. If you don't know what's up with Roblox, bro, just look into it. It's absolutely disgusting, very satanic. So it actually kind of correlates to the stuff we talk about here on the channel with the Father. The people that own Roblox, like the ones that created the game, are pedophiles. They run sex trafficking rings and stuff like this. And that game is plagued with Satanists as well, that try to literally manipulate little children into hurting themselves, committing suicide. Just the craziest stuff that you've ever thought of, man. Pedophilia. You really do not want your kids on Roblox, guys. Or Roblox, whatever you call that game, right? Yeah. Conalicious already knows. Yeah, she's set apart by the Lord, man. I ain't got to explain that to none of you guys. Straight up. I should have known better. Yeah, keep your kids off that. Yeah, absolutely, guys. If anybody has kids and they're playing Roblox, get them off that immediately. There's so many other games that a kid could be playing besides Roblox, guys. There really, really is, man. There's nothing good for a kid on Roblox. Why would you want your kids on a game where they can literally communicate with other people around the world, strangers, bro? Like, you can literally text people on Roblox, do video calls and chats. Like, you can do the craziest stuff on that game. It's insane. Hey, man, that's like my go-to. You can do what you want when you turn 18, because that's what my mom used to always tell me. Oh, my goodness. Bop. I like how he doesn't even fight with his hands. He, like, whips him with the end of his bow. Don't get me wrong. Like, the Atreus combat is actually not bad. But the pacing of the story comes to a almost screeching halt for most of these sections. Oh my gosh, bro. Come on, dog. That effective... No, that actually almost killed him. Bop. Yo, watch this, though. Watch this, though. This is the coolest thing by far, bro, about playing as Atreus, is that you can turn into the wolf. And, bro, look at that. That's nasty. That's nasty. Baton him. Bro, Atreus kind of looks like that character from The Lord of the Rings, man. The young one. The young one. Elijah Wood. Oh my gosh, bro. Atreus looks like Elijah Wood. Outfit, face, and everything. Get out of here, dude. I'm getting Oreo cookied, bro. They're literally on every side of me. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. This guy takes so much damage, bro. It's not even funny. It really, really isn't. All right. Oh my gosh, bro. I don't think we have a stone, guys.
I got your back.
Yo, I'm kind of intimidated right now. There's so freaking many of them. What is going on, dude? All right, we got to get this guy, man. He's purple, too. He's got a purple health. Dang, bro. Atreus' bow damage is crazy. All right, man. Dude. Bro, there's another one up here. Stop. 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 Got him. All right, this guy's the only one left, man. No, I lied. Now he's the only one left. Get out of here. Get out of here. This guy can sneak up on you real quick, man. His windup is super fast. That move right there can take you out in one hit, especially on this difficulty. That was kind of sick, bro. She just jumped off the top of his head. I was about to say, we just clutched that, dude. We just clutched that with a capital K. Okay? Straight up. I'm really impressed with how we handled that. Alright, man. Is this the way we gotta go? I'm assuming, because I didn't see anywhere where there was that many barnacle-fueled oysters. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Here in a second, guys, I'm about to heat up a cup of coffee. Let's see here. Even without all the other stuff, the monetization is straight up predatory. You cannot walk 5 feet without a prompt to buy Robux. Well, yeah, that's reason enough alone not to play that game. But in my opinion, guys, honestly, like, bro, when I was a kid, I was playing games like freaking like Scooby-Doo, Mystery Mayhem. I was playing like Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man games and stuff. Kingdom Hearts used to be like a really, really big game for me. I used to really like that game as a kid. Kingdom Hearts 3 was a disappointment, guys, in a few different ways after waiting that long for 3. But, man, they shouldn't be playing anything like Roblox, bro. I'm real big on stuff like that. I'm glad to see that a lot of you guys feel the same way, that that game is terrible. My children know that I'm not buying anything like that except the Hot Wheels game. They schmoozed me on paying $12.99 a month for a dumb phone. What? They make you pay for phone games now? For a Hot Wheels game? What? But I'll give you this, Connor. I mean, that's actually the proper thing to do if you were going to do anything like that. At least they're not playing Roblox, you know what I mean? At least they're not playing Roblox. That is very nurturing and motherly of you in Jesus' name, man, straight up. So it's inevitable, bro, for a lot of us. You try to give your kids the things that you never had, you know what I mean? And when it comes to money, Savage Army, let's just be honest. You're not taking it with you, you know? You're not taking it with you. And I'll tell you guys something. Some of you guys already know this. We got some really generous and really generous, grateful, and genuine people here in the stream today. Let me tell you something, bro. It's really difficult to get to the point where you can be like giving with your money, which is what Jesus wants us to do, okay? At some point in our walk that we get to the point that we don't hold on to money in that way, and that we really go out of our way to try and help other people with our money. Money is energy, and the way that you use it and the attitude that you have when you spend money determines whether or not you're actually going to be attracting money back into your life. Money is energy. So if you have like a negative vibe or a negative attitude when you spend money, if you're the type of person that like holds on to money way too tightly and you don't have a good attitude towards spending it, you're actually repelling money away from you. And here's another thing that I tend to find. It's very difficult to get to the place where you can use money in this way if you, how do I put this, man? If you hold on to it too tightly. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. If you think that money equates to happiness and stuff like that, man, you're never going to be able to be grateful for the little things in life. And then how are you going to be able to get blessed with the big things? What are we doing? Are we trying to feed these oysters? Is that what we're doing right now? He's trying to skip a rock, bro. That's what he's doing. Hold up. All right, cancel this. We're not doing this. Do we have to do this? What are we trying to do? I think I have to release it at the perfect time. There it is.
Ooh, too late on that one.
All right, drop this. Drop this. This must be like a mini game, guys. Every single phone game every phone game costs money. I'm so out of the loop with some of this, guys. I'm so out of the loop. We watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy again last week, and Sean Bean, who plays Boromir, was born on the same. What? Where do you live at, Dead Disciple? You had a Lord of the Rings star that literally grew up on the same street as you? How cool and dope is that, bro? Connie said, pardon my French, I'm learning to tame this tongue. Hey, listen, guys, listen. I still slip up and curse from time to time, too. It definitely happens. Man, listen, some of the things that you can really try and do to mitigate how much you cuss is like what you're taking in every day. So if you're watching TV or like movies that have a lot of cursing in it, that will over time definitely influence you to start cursing more. If you listen to music that has a lot of profanity, that's the biggest one that I find in my experience. Like, just for example, if I would start listening to a lot of the same music I used to listen to that was just like F-bombs left and right, if I do that for a long enough period of time, it will start influencing me in certain ways to start cussing. And it's something I've definitely noticed over an extended period of time, but especially the last few months. I've been experimenting with this because, listen, I've been a super big guy on music ever since I was a kid. My first dream was making music, was rapping and making music in that way, and I still have that dream. I still work on music to this day, but I don't listen to music nowhere nearly as much as I used to, and it's because of my relationship with God and where I'm at with God at this point in my life. Secular music is definitely a real thing, guys. This is why the Bible's so big on stuff like that, because, music carries frequency, and frequency kind of influences your energy, if that makes sense. So if you're listening to certain types of music, man, I'm telling you, it can definitely influence the way that you think. And if it influences the way that you think, it can also influence the way that you act, because your thoughts also dictate your actions if you don't have a hold and grasp on your thoughts. There's the cow. Bro, what is this section of the game? What is this? That was a knee slapper, apparently, because I just literally slapped my knee. This has went on for how long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for a little bit. Hold up. Oh my goodness, this has went on for an hour. This has went on for an hour.
Complicated.
I want to know.
There better be a boss fight at the end of this, guys. There better be.
Well, what about my prophecy then?
Now I kind of want the boss fight, because for all this, there's got to be a payoff, right?
There's no changing where you end up.
Hey, I tell you what, there hasn't even been any really cool story beats so far in this section specifically.
Nobody has ever changed their faith? Ever?
I mean, sure.
Did you hear what she just said, though?
Change, but
She said no.
it's the same.
Nobody can change their destiny.
You struggle against it.
What's that?
A lift. We'll have to leave the elevator.
Your story is written, son.
We're heading upward. Farah.
This gift doesn't seem like something you're excited about.
Just means
By the way, I don't know how much I actually believe that, guys. By the way,
understand
that your story is completely set in stone, because we have free will. You know what I mean? So I feel like for that to be 100% true, we wouldn't be able to have free will, if that makes sense. So, like, you can change your life entirely by making different decisions, bro. I've done that so many times in my life. That's how I know that to be true. I've done it so many times. I've been doing it a lot the last year. We've switched directions on the channel. I don't know how many times in the last year. Like, really experimenting with different things, and you can jump timelines whenever you please. It's all about making different decisions, guys, and changing who you are on the inside. That's the only way to change your external reality. That's the only way to change your physical, is by changing yourself internally. That's the only way. Bam. Bro, he just literally, that was disrespectful, son. That was disrespectful. In the end, everything you do is everything you've already done. It is a heavy topic. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like, I don't have a set outlook on that. Not yet. Not at this point in my life. I feel like because the experiences I've had leading up to the point that I'm at now kind of contradict that a little bit, if I'm being honest. But it's an attractive idea that your story is completely already set in stone. I don't know how I don't have a definite outlook on that. I'll be real. Yeah, Connie's right. It's a heavy topic for sure. A really heavy topic, man. What did we just die to? A regular enemy? Oh, these guys suck, bro, because they can, like, detonate in your face. But we're still gonna whoop them. Still gonna whoop them. Look at them. Let me slow this down. I can't. Dang. They have, like, Jason hockey masks on that are carved into their flesh from their bones. That's kind of a cool character model. Really creative and artistic, man. Oh, yeah, Conalicious is absolutely right. Prayer can actually, like, this is how powerful Jesus Christ is, bro. He can literally change your past around so that your future has a different outcome. This is absolutely, like, bro, when it comes to Jesus, guys, and God, it is so deep. Like, your educational journey with God is not going to stop until you die. Like, until you physically shed your flesh and your spirit ascends to heaven, you're going to be learning with him every day. Because God is just infinite wisdom. Infinite wisdom. He knows all things. He created creation. He created everything in the universe and the universe itself. And to think, like, our brains only have a certain capacity to even understand the ways of God and what God knows. So he has to, like, breadcrumb information to us over the course of our entire lifeline. Think about how crazy that is, bro. Listen, we might do a deep conversation tonight. We're going to do a live stream session. As long as the stars align, man, I would love to do that tonight because, bro, that G13 cross looks crazy. And we can do a Q&A and have some deep and open discussions. I think that would be a lot of fun. Or, if you guys would rather see a gaming stream, we'll do that tonight. Doesn't really matter. Let's see here. You live in England, bro? Dead Disciple? Are you serious? By the way, real quick, I want to check your channel out because I didn't do that yesterday. Let me check you out, bro. Oh, dude, you make music? Are you kidding me, brother? Hold up, before we get smacked. I didn't know that you made music, bro. I'm going to have to check you out later on today. God bless you, man. God bless you. Just continue to keep uploading, man. YouTube's a funny and fickle thing. You know what I've learned in the 2.5 years I've been on YouTube, guys, when it comes to doing content on this platform specifically? The biggest thing that matters is just being consistent. Just don't go away for too long, man. Upload consistently. It's been gradual growth the entire 2.5 years, man, that I've uploaded here on YouTube. So the hardest season was the first year for sure, like trying to get the channel off the ground. That took the hardest amount of work, but I loved what I was doing so much it didn't even feel like work, you know what I mean? So just remember to have fun with it, bro. Just have fun with it and keep uploading, and you'll get there. Especially when you're walking with God, because he will bless almost everything that you do, you know what I mean? When you please God in that way, he blesses everything that you do. Sheesh. Hell yeah, man. I'm going to check your stuff out later today. I forgot to do that last night. I was supposed to. And then, long story short, what did I do last night, guys? Because I was going to stream God of War last night, too. I think I went to bed kind of early last night, man. Because I've been trying to wake up a little bit earlier so I can get lessons put together and stuff before the kids go to school and all that type of stuff. Sheesh. Come on, dog. We're surrounded. Look at this, guys. We got the evil eye up here and everything. Oh my goodness, bro. Ugh.
I've got this.
Evil eye just got dusted. There's another one? Another one just literally popped up in his place? There's two more. What is going on? They just keep spawning, bro. Like it's Call of Duty. Come on. And that's how you do that, guys. Alright, which way do we go, though, is the question. I don't remember if we came through here. I think we did. We gotta kick that down somehow. How are we getting up here? Oh, Dope. Okay. These kids use my phone more than me oftentimes. Hey, man, I've definitely seen that situation play out straight up. I've definitely seen that situation play out. So,
What?
I think the best thing for that, like, what I used to do is, like, take some of my old and broken phones that, like, didn't work very good, didn't have service on them, and I would just set them up to be, like, kids' phones and stuff like that. And basically, like, do that when I replaced my phone. That way the kids have something to play on and things of this nature seem to work out pretty well. But I'm going to be honest, guys, man, my attitude towards little kids playing on technology has kind of changed over the years, if I'm being real. There was a point in time where I didn't see a huge problem with it, but now that I can tell how addicting it is, I don't feel the same way about it. So, I mean, as long as it's not like with social media and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't think it's a huge deal if it's just gaming, because you got to remember, man, cell phones is almost like a game system now. It's not the same as it used to be when, like, we were growing up, man. Cell phones were like little devices that you use literally just to call somebody. Now it's like a MP3 player. It's a television set with YouTube and all these different apps. You can play video games on it. It's a social media device. It's absolutely insane, man. And it's insane how much technology is kind of integrated into our personal lives, especially over the last 10 years. It's got so progressive so fast. It's not even funny. And bro, let me tell you guys something that's crazy. Microsoft just put a statement out recently that basically said that they're not making any more game systems. So there's no new Xbox that's ever going to come out. And they're literally canceling all their other projects and only focusing on artificial intelligence. They literally said that AI is most likely going to replace video game consoles in the next 5 years. Think about how scary that is, bro. So you can see, like, use your foresight. God gives it to each and every single one of us, the believers, you know what I mean? And look at it from a bird's eye view. Can you see what's happening here? If they're so dialed in on making AI that they're willing to stop production of game consoles and all these other things that Microsoft does, that's absolutely insane. So that's all they're going to work on? What else do they need to do with artificial intelligence? It's already at a really disturbing place right now. Do they really need to advance in it? I'm telling you guys, man, we're living in the generation of revelation. There's no two ways about it, guys. Give me a second, though, man. I'm going to let this cutscene play out, Savage Army. And by the way, I hope each and every single one of you guys are enjoying the stream so far today. It's actually been a pretty decent one so far. And while this cutscene plays out, I'm about to go and make me a cup of coffee, guys. I'll be right back.
You passed them on to me. It's within these. They found a peace. Now they're your responsibility.
Are you sure?
Well, that's what my mother saw. You're supposed to know what to do with them when the time comes.
And when's that?
I don't know. Let's head back.
This is a lot of responsibility.
It is. And it's all yours.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm done. I guess. Now that I've given you those, my part in all this is over.
You could always come with me. We could fight Odin together.
If I was supposed to fight alongside you, I wouldn't disappear from your damn mural halfway through.
I understand.
Yo, Savage Army, I'm sitting here cracking into a pack of raisins.
We shouldn't take
These
that.
these things right here, bro, have to literally be the most scrumptious and juiced up raisins I have literally ever had in my entire life. I have never had a raisin with such viscosity. Like, these are dang near juicy, bro. Almost like they're still, like, grape-like. What the heck, bro?
Tallest peak in the realm.
Give me a second, guys. I got like 30 seconds left on the coffee,
There with my father.
and we're gonna get right back into it.
Fingers?
I spread my mom's ashes there. Feels like
Oh, that's kind of cool, man. He's referencing the first game.
Hey, just because of some dumb mural, your story doesn't have to be over.
I know.
Oh, yeah, YouTube Kids is a big problem, too, guys. YouTube Kids is a huge problem. Let me put it into perspective.
So what's that make?
When I was doing weed reviews, there was still some videos that would squeak through the algorithm and not get hit with age restrictions. So basically anybody could watch them. So clearly YouTube still makes mistakes when it comes to like judging, viewing, and rating people's videos for like age restriction and things like this. So I definitely would watch stuff like that, guys. You know, if your kids are going to watch YouTube, I think the best way is to watch it on like a TV or a monitor so that you can kind of, you know, keep a close eye on the stuff that they are watching. But it's super difficult, man. You know, so sometimes the best way is just to literally not allow them to have access to it at all. But everybody parents their kids a little bit differently. I think the best way to parent your kids is just to keep it rooted in the Word of God. And luckily, especially in like Proverbs and stuff, a lot of good wisdom on how to raise your kids, man. And, you know, just take it from God. He knows all things.
Loki, what's happening?
It's all about to be augmented reality. Oh. It's kind of scary if I'm being honest, guys, because it's already kind of at a point where it's really close to the stage where they can't control it anymore. And it's almost just as smart as a human being, if not smarter. And when it becomes smarter than we are, that's when it's a problem. Because then we can't control it no more. And that's destined to happen. I mean, people have been talking about the singularity for years, bro. You guys remember 2004, iRobot, Willie Smith? They made that movie in 2004. We're living that reality right now. They always tell you about what they're going to do way before it happens. Always. Gotcha. I'm better. I'm better. I'm better. No, really, these guys can cook you, like, really quickly. Watch this. Look at him. He's just going off, bro. Like I'm a piece of steak. Interesting. Interesting perspective. Yeah, we probably already have hit the singularity, if I'm being honest, because human beings have pretty much meshed themselves with technology. We are no longer human anymore, guys. As long as you have a cell phone on you at all times, you are now a cyborg. You're not just 100% human being. You are now integrated every day on a constant and daily basis with a piece of technology that literally has all your information in it that you use now for banking and to purchase things and to buy and sell things. It has almost anything you can possibly want to find out or educate yourself on in a matter of seconds. So it's basically like taking a bite out of the apple of good and evil, the knowledge of good and evil, which maybe is why there's a picture of a bitten apple on the back of the iPhone. What's the most popular phone on the earth? Definitely the iPhone. What's on the back of it? Come on, guys. Come on, guy. Come on, boy. What is that, man? You need better footwork than that, bro. Come on. All right, guys. Let me go and grab this copy real quick. Oh yeah, bro. Real quick, Conalicious, like she just said, the technology that they release to the general public is like years behind what they have access to. How do you think they're able to hit us with directed energy weapons and stuff for the targeted individual? That's a piece of technology that most people, the general population, doesn't even know exists. And I'll just leave it on that note. I'll be right back, guys. All right, Savage Army. Let me see here, brother. It's the forbidden fruit. Yeah, definitely, man. I'm telling you guys right now. It wouldn't make sense if that wasn't the case. I'm telling you guys right now. The internet, social media, and cell phone technology is a modern day representation of the apple of the knowledge of good and evil. I'm telling you, of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. I'm telling you guys right now. And it says that we are strictly prohibited from knowing the things that God knows, if that makes any type of sense. And they've literally manipulated basically the entire world to take a bite out of the apple that put us into sin in the first place, bro. Think about that. And we're not going to talk about it right now, obviously. We're doing God of War and stuff, but with the visions that I was getting around November and December of last year, and it was like constant, dude. I got these visions several different times, so we're trying to multitask. But it was basically about the two witnesses getting killed because they were trying to convince the nations that God wanted us to repent away from cell phones and technology. And because of that, they got killed. And then 3 days later, they get risen up in front of the nations, and when they see that, the entire world knows that God is real. And then all hell breaks loose on Earth, essentially. And I already know a lot of people are going to have a problem with that, bro. But I'm telling you guys, man, we're going to start seeing these things come to fruition over the course of the next couple of years. I wouldn't be surprised if social media eventually becomes, like, illegalized. It sounds crazy saying it right now, but mark my words, y'all. Mark my words. Oh my goodness, he just marked my pelvic area, bro. My goodness. Sheesh. Anyway, that's why I'm such a fan of the Book of Enoch. My youngest son's middle name is Wow. That's dope, actually. It explains so much. I'm a fan and believe it's in the oldest Bible for a reason. Yeah, listen, guys, there's so much stuff in the first book of Enoch. I haven't even finished it, and I've learned so many new things just from reading half of it one time. Like in the first few chapters, it literally teaches you how humanity learned how to make weaponry and shields. It literally explains to us how humanity learned how to do enchantments and root work and spell work and witchcraft and magic. It literally explains that. And they found the Book of Enoch in the Dead Sea Scrolls. Date the Dead Sea Scrolls. It is very old. Very, very old. Bro, the first book of Enoch literally to a T describes all the archangels like Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel. I mean, come on, bro. And the actual King James version of the Bible references Enoch as being somebody that's very, very important. You know what's weird? Is that Jesus Christ himself literally references the book of Enoch in the King James version of the Bible. In the book of Matthew and Mark. I'm being dead serious. I'm not joking. I've even showed you guys a couple times. I'm being dead serious. So why would the actual Holy Bible revere Enoch as being such an important character, right? An important person. And bro, the Bible itself explains Enoch the same way that he is explained in the first book of Enoch. Just the similarities are off the charts, guys. And I'm somebody that pays attention to patterns and stuff like this. From my perspective, I think the Book of Enoch is actually real, like accurate. That's why you got to look into things for yourself, guys. Oh my goodness. We got lucky there, man. We got lucky there. Never heard? What is that?
Sorry about that.
2001 Space Odyssey was the first Rouge AI with HAL 9000 that realized iRobot is from the 1920s. Yeah, Dead Disciple, you kind of lost me there as well. Maybe I just didn't read that right. You mean iRobot was set in the 1920s? Are you serious? Everything sounded crazy when I was yelling about it all like 15 years ago. Oh, yeah, man. I've been having conversations with people for the last decade plus about people in the government, like sex trafficking people and trying to kill us and doing all these things with the food and this and that. And it's real. But back then, like the entire time, even today, bro, like it's being exposed to the world. And even today, people will catch themselves trying to say you're crazy for literally telling the truth. It is absolutely insane. Like, we can joke about it, but it's crazy. Like, the world should not be in the state that it's in right now. It absolutely, people are getting murdered for talking about their faith in Christ. It is absolute insanity. It's absolute insanity. They're putting pride flags on the outside of churches, y'all. That's ridiculous. Hey, you know, I just found this out yesterday. Did you guys know that the word demon is actually on the inside? What is it? The pride flag. If you spell pride flag, both words, and you look at the inside, it spells demon. At the end of pride, in the beginning of flag, it spells demon. Literally. And they're putting stuff like that on the outside of churches. You got kids that are less than 10 years old telling their parents that they feel like maybe they should mutilate their genitalia and become the opposite gender. We're cooked, bro. We're cooked. These are the same things that happened to all the old civilizations that were wiped out already. Guys dressing like women, putting on dresses and stuff, bro. It's the same thing that happened to all those old, like the Roman Empire and all these civilizations that have already been wiped out. These same things happened right before they got wiped out. A lot of people don't know that, bro. I'm being dead serious. I mean, it's more concerning than people realize. But I've come to the place where I'm just like, guys, listen to me, okay? I've come to the place where it's like, I'm here to just do whatever God tells me to do, but I'm not going to sit here and worry and stress and fret over revelation and stuff, because here's the deal. It's supposed to happen. It's in God's will for this to happen, guys. I know it's really dark. I know it's really like kind of scary and depressing, but as a real deal Christian, we're supposed to be thinking about the day that we go to heaven anyway. So it's kind of humbling in that matter when you think of it in that way. And also, our faith is going to be tested, bro. This is why gang stalking and stuff is happening right now. You got to understand that God is the one that allows all these things to happen. He really is. He really is. And he's still using it for our good. But you have to look at it in that way. And he's only allowing stuff like that right now because things are about to get serious, bro. He's allowing his people to go through a test that's that hard because he's trying to find his leaders. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? Because wickedness and evil right now is literally getting ready to strike on everybody. I'm telling you guys right now, and God is trying to train up his people and find his leaders to stand up against this wickedness. I'm telling you. The way that I can notice how everything comes together, I don't know how to put it into words the best way, but I'm telling you guys, bro, that's exactly what's happening right now. And bro, listen to me, man. Gang stalking and spiritual warfare is such a crazy experience, man. You're not going to understand it really unless you go through it yourself. And I've been doing this for the last 3 months straight, guys, and even I have a hard time explaining this in words and putting it into words the best way I can, because it's such a crazy experience. I mean, you're literally exposed to the spiritual realm for a long period of time, like directly exposed to the spiritual realm. It's different. And then you try to explain that to people, and it's just like, you know, this is another reason why targeted individuals tend to keep a lot of stuff to themselves, because they just don't want to waste their breath. But hey, man, I waste my breath every single day. So God knew what he was doing when he called me for this. You know what I mean? And I also really don't care about what people think about me. So when I tell you guys about like having visions, about the witnesses prophesying to the nations, about technology and stuff, I really don't care who believes me, but I'm telling you guys for a fact, you know. I'm just telling you guys for a fact, bro. So, and think about it. I mean, like, think about how people are going to receive a message like that. The entire world is so hooked on social media. People are not going to want to give that up, guys. They're not going to want to give that up. So for me to even think about that being the reason why the witnesses get killed, it's not that hard for me to believe that anyway, you know? And my pattern recognition, listen, when the Bible says that the Lord speaks twice to you. The Lord speaks twice, right? So I kind of tested the spirit when I got that vision for the first time. And then I got the vision for the second and third time, and I was kind of like, oh, okay, so this is God. And, you know, how do I say, like, the closer you get to God, the better your discernment will get, if that makes any type of sense. The better you can test spirits, and the easier it will be able for you to tell who is actually trying to give you a download. Is it coming from the enemy, or is it coming from the big man himself? Is it coming from God? The more you get, you know, versed in his word, the more that you're spending time in prayer with him and communication with him, the more you're sacrificing the flesh for him, the more he's going to strengthen your gifts, which is exciting at the end of the day, guys. So it has a really good payoff, you know. Having a good relationship with God has the best payoff. that you could possibly have in life. We better just go ahead and do that before we end up getting killed by these cockroaches, bro. Straight up.
If we can light more torches, we'll be able to see, clear them out, and grab what I need from them.
Okay. After you've just painted the entirety of the inside of this cave.
How you doing, champ?
We're doing fantastic, man. Hey, Day One Savage Austin's back up in here. Inked Up Jesus 420, what's going on with you, brother? Sorry, we were dialed in there for a second, guys. I didn't even see Inked Up Jesus came in. Let's see. Savage, I've been having dreams again. I don't dream because of my marijuana use. That's a fallacy, guys. That's a fallacy. It takes my dream cycle REM, I think, but things are coming. Bro, it doesn't matter if you're smoking marijuana or not. If God wants to give you a dream about something, he's going to give it to you. I've been smoking weed again for 3 weeks, and I'm still having a lot of crazy-ass dreams. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, that's a fallacy that people have just... I don't even know how they came up with stuff like that, but listen, man. God is the only one that gives you dreams, okay? And if you're having dreams, all of a sudden, that seem to really strike you in your spirit, those are the ones that you need to be doing shadow work about. And what do I mean by shadow work? That you're journaling your thoughts every single day, your actions, the different things that take place every day. You're documenting the exact description of whatever dream that you're remembering that really strikes you and trying to meditate on it and praying to God for revelation about what he's trying to communicate with you. I'm telling you guys, man, stuff like that is dead serious. I mean, the way that God communicates with us is by way of visions, dreams, symbols, and signs. Okay, so you think that God would give you a sign about something or a dream about something for no reason? Think about that, guys. Like a lot of us, when we have dreams, we kind of just play them off and don't think about them too much the next day. But God gave that to you for a reason, if that makes any type of sense. And some of his children are even spiritually gifted in being able to interpret dreams, just like Joseph was, the one that got thrown into slavery. He ended up getting out of slavery and literally reading dreams for Pharaoh. Think about that. So dreams are definitely pretty important. Let's see. It's hard to fit in after I got sober because people... Oh, yeah, that's the thing, bro. When I got sober, I literally had to cut off several people, and they did not like it. They took it the hard way. They thought that they were like, oh, you just think you're better than us now. No, I think that I no longer inject heroin now, and you do. So because of that, I cannot be around you, because if I go around you, I might start shooting up heroin again, too. It's about, listen, man, you're protecting your peace. It just is what it is, guys. When you're set apart by God, bro, you're not going to have too many people around you. We're not going to have too many people around us, Savage Army. That just is what it is, because they become distractions away from God and God's purpose, man. You guys are his elect ones. Think about that. Dead Disciple said, you quit weed, Inked Up? I've been getting intense signs from the Lord, and though my phone is crazy how smart and critiqued he is. God bless you, Inked Up. You're an absolute beast, brother. Thank you so much. But everything that I say is really from the Lord, guys. Yeah, I never watched it. It was one of my dad's favorite movies, so I didn't watch it because it was boring to me when I was younger. Wait a second. What movie are we talking about? Clockwork Orange? I've heard of it. I've never seen it. Heard of it, but never seen it, guys. If it's boring, I might not watch it. Hi, guys. Again, busy as heck, and this stuff is deep, Savage. This world is coming to an end, but I wanted to talk to you guys, actually. Glad you're streaming. Bro, you already know what's up. We're going to be streaming a lot over the course of the next week, guys. We're going to be streaming a lot. You have no idea, bro. You have no idea. Once I get this streaming set up, so I'm talking like the full official thing, like gaming chair, desk, microphone, webcam, the whole 9 yards, guys. Once I get that officially built, which should be in the next week, as soon as this stuff touches down in the mail, we're going to be streaming a lot. We're going to be doing gaming streams. We're going to be doing devotional streams. We're going to be doing gang stalking streams. We're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. Now we've been kind of incorporating marijuana back into the channel a little bit here lately. We're going to be doing a lot of different stuff, guys. 2026 for the average Savage is the year of the grind. Straight up. It's the year for me to go all in on the channel and really put everything I possibly can into the channel.
Kind of funky.
After all, guys, we're not getting no younger here. What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to shoot this? Yep. Somebody drop it in the chat. Can you guys believe that we're still playing as Atreus? Thankfully, I warned you guys when we started today. I knew it.
Let me know if you see any more torches.
I knew it.
Keep moving.
Bro, this is taking so long. That video might be uploaded by now. Let me check real quick, y'all. Oh my goodness, no, this video is taking forever. We still got like 30 minutes left. It's probably because I'm streaming, honestly. But by the time this stream is done, guys, that video will be uploaded. I got to do a little bit of editing yet on it, but it will be uploaded shortly after we're done with this stream. And then we're planning on going live again at around 9 p.m. By the way, man, each and every single one of you guys who are joining the stream or have been in the stream for a little bit now, I really hope and pray that you guys are making the most of your day, that you're doing everything in your power to put a smile on your face today, even if you're going through hard times, because the medicine is inside of ourselves, guys. It's not outside of us. Nothing external is ever going to fix that, ever. The sauce, the source, and the medicine is inside of us. So that means that no matter what we're going through, we have the capacity to enjoy our day to the fullest, okay, no matter what. So I truly hope and pray that all you guys are doing that today. Oh my goodness, that was sick right there, y'all. That was sick right there. Watch this. Put some flavor on it. What's going on? Bro, she's literally over here with the roach like it's a final boss. What is going on? It won't let me crack that chest. That's why. We got a nest up here.
Now to find the right. I have an idea. What if you came with me?
Where?
Midgard? The other realm? Anywhere.
I don't think that's a great idea. My animals need to think there's another one nearby.
What a throwaway enemy, for real.
I hear nests.
What are you talking about? I was about to say. Sorry, y'all. I was dialed in myself there. I'm sitting here making fun of my partner, and we got dialed in on these guys too because there's so many of them, and they can detonate as well. So these enemies that can detonate, literally, guys, they can take you out in one hit, especially on the difficulty that we're playing on right now. This is almost the hardest difficulty. So we're on the second to hardest. Ooh, we missed him? All right, hold up. Hit him with the 1-2 McGregor real quick, and then come in with the 3-4 Mayweather. We didn't even have to come in with the 3-4 Mayweather. The McGregor was enough. Oh, hell yeah, bro. We got Freeman and Ark up in here as well. Oh, dude. We got an army up in here. God bless each and every single one of you guys, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, hit it with a big, fat, juicy, savage thumbs up, and if not, you already know what to do. But drop it down in the comment section why you disliked it and what you would like to see me do better in the next stream. I hope you guys are making the most out of your day. And if you guys are roasting on anything, hit it down in the comment section what flavor and what strain you're roasting on today. Here in a little bit, we actually got a really cool video uploading for you guys if you're just now joining. Come on, boy. So, I don't have a compass, so I'm kind of hoping and praying here that we're going the right direction. Let's see. Oh, Freeman, you're a beast, bro. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I had two close friends. One went to New Zealand, and the other fell out with me because I said I'd vote Trump over Kamala Harris. We're not even American. Well, check this out, bro. If Kamala Harris was president, then she would have made it legal to have more than two genders. So, listen, guys, when people want to say this or that they don't like Donald Trump and whatever, I've never met him personally, so I don't have an opinion on him. But I'm just telling you guys, out of the two, he was definitely the better option. That's all I'm saying, bro. That is all I'm saying. That woman was a dingbat, dude. Straight up. But, bro, listen, it's kind of rare to even get me talking about politics. The only reason I've been talking about it lately is because it really pertains to what I'm here to talk to you guys about. And it's so hard to ignore this stuff anymore. Like, everything is just so crazy all the time. Even for a person like me who literally does everything to avoid watching the news and looking at news outlets and stuff like this and politics, I even have a hard time avoiding it. It's literally just everywhere, guys. It's right in front of our face. It's hard to even ignore it anymore. What's going on, boy? Are we going the wrong way? I have a feeling we may be. Wait a second. Let's go back down.
This'll help.
There we go. Look at this guy. Dang. He was attacking his own teammate. Bro, you see what I mean, Cat? He literally killed me in one hit, dude. Literally took me out in one hit. Keep trucking. Peace, light, and blessings. Amen, bro. You guys are freaking soldiers for Christ each and every single day, and I love to see that. And I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. For me, up out here in Ohio, the sun's out a little bit today, but it's freaking frigid, guys. So we're chilling. We're in God of War Ragnarok right now. We're not in God of War. We're on God of War. That don't sound any better, bro. That did not sound any better, dude.
Got another one. Got it. I think we're close to another nest.
Hopefully we're close to playing as Kratos. Hopefully.
That looked like it hurt.
Oh.
I got your back.
I think he even has a skill tree in this game, if I'm not... Well, for as much as they make you play as him, he better have a skill tree, you know what I mean? Oh my... Go Wolf. Do the Wolf thing. That move is actually kind of dope. It has AoE damage. Hit him. I knew it there. I was like, there's got to be a nest, bro. They just keep spawning. Where's he at? Sweet.
I think that's all of them.
Thanks.
Feeling any better?
A bit. Let's head back.
What do you mean, Inked Up Jesus? How come it's so hard for you to roast on Jays? Is it because it's harsher than doing concentrate? Is that what it is, brother? For me, in my personal experience, man, because I typically, if I'm smoking weed, guys, if I smoke weed, it's going to be good weed. Like, it's going to be something that's smooth when you inhale it, something that tastes good, something that's clean. I'm not roasting on no bunk pack, you know what I mean? As long as you get a good paper, I'm sure you're going to have a really good experience, brother. As long as you have a good pape and really, like, flush and cured flour, you're in the clear, bro. It's really just down to those two things. If that's what you're talking about, you could be talking about something else entirely, but I'm much more of a flower guy myself. But hey, man, all respect. If you're a concentrate guy, all respect, bro. There's a lot of people who are actually transitioning to concentrate in this day and age for a lot of reasons, but especially the convenience of it. And because a lot of people actually seem to feel like concentrate has better flavor than flour. And you know what? I mean, when you're buying like rosin and stuff and bubble hash, they might be right, bro. Because when you get some really good rosin, some really good even live resin, the terp is off the charts, guys. The terp is literally off the charts. So I kind of see where people are coming from when it comes to that. But for me, I've just been a stickler for flour ever since a teenager, guys. I've always had a thing for flour and doobies. I've been on the J train for a really long time, man.
No. My barracks are off.
Someone was bound to be mad
Wait a second. So, Inked Up Jesus 420, are you living in an illegal state as well? Are you in a state that you're not allowed to have medicinal cannabis or recreational cannabis? Ooh, bro. A Puffco proxy? Is that the one that looks like the Sherlock? Is that the one that looks like a Sherlock? It was called in and not them assuming because they said they recorded me loading a weed bowl. They recorded you loading a weed bowl, bro. That sounds like some typical gang stalking stuff. Gang stalking 101. Trying to search your car because you hit a weed pipe. What? That sounds like just an excuse to try and plant drugs in your car or try to get you arrested, brother. They were nice people and let me not get charged, but they could be building a case on me. Who knows? And currently, yes, but I'm right on the border and I don't share with nobody and I'm always by. Man, that's so unfortunate, man. That's so unfortunate for some of you really kind and awesome people, bro, that you guys live in places that are still so prohibitic that you can literally go to jail for smoking a bowl. That's absolutely freaking insane to me. That's disgusting. That really is disgusting. Yeah, but the new one is crazy. You can turn it into a whole rig. What? You can turn it into a whole rig and turn it into a better version of the pivot. Oh, bro. Later on, when we do the stream later on tonight, I think I'm actually going to have to look up what you're talking about. I don't remember what the proxy looked like. Not exactly. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. You got a warrant in Nebraska for what? Conalicious. Why would you have a warrant out there? Because of gang stalking as well? Most likely. The only reason I went to court in the first place, guys, is because of my gang stalking situation. I am by no means a criminal. The only time I've ever been in trouble with the law in my entire life is when I was on fentanyl. And honestly, that was grace given to me by God that I went to jail at that point in time because, I don't know, that was a really big catalyst for me to eventually go to rehab. Like, jail in my hometown is not fun, bro. Jail's not fun anywhere, I'm sure. But the county jail in my hometown is ran like a prison, bro. I'm talking to the point, listen to me, guys, to the point that if you get thrown in the hole, the correction officers will literally whip out their genitalia and literally urinate right on you because they know that they can get away with it. The police force is literally nothing more than a legal gang. It's organized crime that they literally are allowed to do. That's all it is, bro. I've literally, I could list on my hand, on my fingers, bro, how many actual, honest to God, good cops I've met in my entire life. Most of them are some of the most narcissistic people we have in society. That's why they're doing that for a job. There is a certain demographic of people who would become a police officer willingly. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say here? I'm not even trying to be stereotypical. I'm being honest because I've experienced it many times. I'm telling you, at least where I live, bro. Yeah, that's definitely the case in Canton, Ohio, man. For all my Ohioans, you already know what's up. Oh my goodness, I forgot that we had Big Bertha literally coming in hot. What a combo. We got an ogre. I think that's actually a troll. Oh my goodness, cousin. Are you freaking kidding me? Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see here. Cops searched our car, and we had some... What? The cops asked to drink our illegal moonshine, but they took my brand new dab rig and took most of the bud, but left a small pipe and some bud for us. Give me a second, guys. So that's insane that both of you guys are targeted individuals and you had run-ins with the police over marijuana. To me, that's absolutely insane. So like I always say with my pattern recognition, I notice stuff like that. That's kind of weird. Yeah, weird stuff been going on for years though, but I'm still around the place where it happened. But it followed me to Billings, Mount, and even to Florida, to my baby mama's family too. I have stories. Yeah, Inked Up Jesus. I totally believe you guys. So listen, this is why I tell you guys literally all the time. If you try to run away from your gang stalking, it's not going to do you literally any type of good because it's just going to follow you no matter where you go. You're meant to turn around and face your demons. That's the way to beat this, guys. That's the only way to beat it. You have to face those demons, man, and commit your life to Christ. So whatever you still struggle with, sin-wise, I mean, before you get to the end of your test, we're going to be put through the ringer to essentially test us to be obedient to God. 100%. That's really what it is, guys. Conalicious can vouch because she passed her test as well. So it's all about completely pleasing God every single day, guys, and going after his ways and in the ways of the kingdom of heaven and righteousness. And once you literally make that change in your life from a heart perspective, like real deal inside, you've made that internal shift, the test is done, bro. You're not going to be dealing with gang stalking anymore because God is going to be protecting you to such a degree that those people are going to get hit with so much negative karma for trying to hurt you. They're not even going to be able to attack you anymore because they're so preoccupied with everything that they're dealing with and everything that God is throwing at them. I'm being dead serious. You guys think I'm kidding. The answer is Christ, y'all. Oh my goodness. Christ and repentance. Let me just say it like that. The answer is Christ and true repentance. Sorry, guys, I'm dialed in. This guy's no pushover for real. Oh my god, you see what I mean? We're fighting Shrek right now, bro. Literally. You think you have an attachment on you as well? But I don't want to be judged if I tell you guys, please don't tell me anybody. It's embarrassing, but at the same time, scary and weird. What do you mean? What do you mean? You have an attachment. Yeah, exactly. Like Connie said, the entire ordeal is spiritual. It has nothing to do with the physical aspect. Absolutely nothing to do with it. And God is in control. So this is why we've been talking about this, especially the last few days. Just check out some of the videos and shorts that I put out the last few days, guys. We really go in detail about this stuff. But she's absolutely right. Once you look at it from the correct perspective, it's over, guys. It really is over. Let me see here. But what do you mean, Inked Up, by you have an attachment? Oh, I understand what you're saying now. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah. The attachment of the unclean spirits, bro. I would believe each and every single thing that you said to me. Trust me. We've been through the ringer with gang stalk, and we truly have. All the spell work and witchcraft and black magic that you guys could possibly imagine somebody throwing at you, I have had to face. All the sex trafficking, the Freemasons, the Eastern Stars. I literally know every person. I don't know every single person that was involved in this where it comes to like corrupt officials and stuff personally, but as far as all the people I had in my life that were involved in this, I can name them all by name. Like I literally was that like I got deep, bro. I was literally trying to become a detective. I was trying to get them thrown in prison, so kind of had to be around those people to gather evidence, if that makes any type of sense. And I'm telling you guys, man, those people did some of the most disgusting stuff you've ever heard of against me. And God allowed it because I was being tested to see how I would react in a situation like that and what my character would be like after going through that and you know, my behavior. Would I retain holy and righteous behavior after being tested like Job and Joseph? That's really, guys, I mean, seriously, your perspective on this is everything. It is not a physical test. Just like Connie said earlier, man, once you do the things that God wants you to do, it's almost like everything just starts like seeming normal again, bro, because the attack stops, because literally he steps in. He steps in for you. Once you make that decision to fully commit, and what do I mean by fully commit? By like you truly have the fear of God. Basically, I could make it long and like stretch it out. Basically, you truly have the fear of God every single day. That's how you get it to stop. In a nutshell. Yo, how did we not block that, guys? Look at this. Nasty, bro. This dude looks like Fiona. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let me see. Weird stuff like that and showing me her realm and all this weird creations. I don't know. Messed my head up and I could smell it. Smells like old blood and death. I smell rotting everything. I believe you on that, bro. I believe you on that. That's because those are spirits that have passed on and they're trying to communicate with you. Sometimes I'll literally out of nowhere start smelling perfume from people that had really important places in my life that passed on and passed away. I'll start like smelling their perfume, or I'll smell their clothes, or I'll start smelling stuff that I associate with those people. And it's because they're trying to communicate with you. So there's a few different reasons why you might be picking up smells, but that's also a different way that God can give you signs of stuff. You ever hear me say I can literally smell an unclean spirit, I can smell a demon? That's the type of stuff I'm talking about.
I've got you. I got your back. Hold on.
Inked up. Give me a second, brother. Let me lock in on this guy real quick, and then I'll get to that comment. Oh my goodness, thank God he didn't one-tap me there. Alright, this is the one. We can't die again, bro. We got so lucky right there, bro. Perfect timing. Wolf it up, dude. Just wolf it up and end this guy. Don't even leave it to chance, bro. Just end this guy.
You okay?
What a section of the game, guys. I cannot believe we're still playing as Atreus. Nothing exciting has actually happened yet. Like, nothing really exciting has happened yet. This is padding right here. This is what you call padding a game out.
You know, I thought learning my destiny would change something, but I'm still...
Alright, guys, let's see here, though.
Is it like that for you?
So, in your dream, I was in it with someone else. That person was tortured to death because they only saw it in the physical justified. Yeah, I'll give you guys something really creepy, okay? I'll give you guys something really creepy. When I was still in the middle of all the spell work being done on me, I literally had, it wasn't even a dream because I was still awake. I had like a vision of two of the witches and warlocks that were like doing the spell work, and one of them literally went up behind the other one and stabbed him from the front with like a dagger, like one of those ritual daggers or something like that. And it was so vivid. Guys, I'm telling you right now, bro, it was almost like it was happening right in front of me. And it was really disgusting and gruesome too. And right around the same time, is when I was experiencing like demons holding me and pinning me to the bed when I was still awake. I literally was like paralyzed, couldn't move my body, and having to muster the strength to scream, Jesus! Jesus! Jesus Christ! And when I mustered the strength to say that, literally the demons fled. And going through stuff like that because of spell work. And people think that this stuff doesn't exist, bro. I'm telling you, you know. People like Inked Up, people like Conalicious, man. Unfortunately, listen, I just hope and pray that the ones that have never experienced it don't have to experience it for real. Because I mean, it's nothing. It's not a fun time, you know. It's not a fun time. It's not a fun time. Sorry, guys, about talking about stuff like that. No, bro, that's what we're here for. Inked Up Jesus, come on, man. We're not here to just talk about one thing. Sorry, guys, about talking about stuff like that, because I also smelled my grandma's peppermint candy. Wow. And seen her healthy in my dreams, so not always bad. I just think I'm sensitive to certain things. No, that's not the case, man. Even when you get a nightmare or a negative dream, God is still trying to use that to warn you about something, most likely. And when you smell the smell of rotting flesh, that's usually an indicator that you have unclean spirits in your presence. And he's probably trying to warn you about it. If you have anyone around you, circulating you, watching you, if you're not aware of it, I'm telling you, brother. Or that somebody's doing spell work on you. I don't know your personal situation, but typically when I start smelling like rotting flesh and like these chemical smells and stuff like that, almost smells like embalming fluid sometimes. Yeah, that's an indicator that you have demons around, unclean spirits around you. And you already know how to cast those out, man. We already know how to get rid of a demon. Demons have no power against a true Christian, man. Straight up. Where do they want me to go? We just came up out of that hole. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, man, they're absolutely. You guys are absolutely awesome. There is nothing to apologize about. And here's the fantastic thing. If Conalicious actually ends up going through with that idea that the Holy Spirit is placed within her spirit and write that book with everybody's different, the collective's testimony, bro, then you guys are going to be world famous with all your stories. I think that's a phenomenal idea. I really, really do, Connie. I'm not even joking you. I think that's a phenomenal idea. So you would be kind of like, bro, you would kind of be like the people that God used to write the Bible. Think about that. Literally guiding you to write a book.
Perfect time.
For what?
Oh, you guys are freaking literally, bro, I'm not just saying this neither, man. All the TIs are some of the strongest people mentally, especially, and spiritually on the face of the planet. The stuff that we endure and come out on the other side of, bro, you literally just keep pushing every single day in the craziest circumstances. And you do it with a smile on your face, and you get stronger in the process, and you get closer to God. You guys are soldiers, bro. You have no idea. You're literal soldiers. You're agents of the kingdom of heaven, bro. You're God's elect ones. That ain't no joke. I'm not saying that lightly just to pump everybody up. I mean that. You guys are God's elect ones. And if you get to the place where you're fully obedient, he's going to use you in a big way. I don't know what way. Only God knows those things, guys, but I'm here to tell you the truth. If you're fully obedient by the end of your test, he's going to use you to do something big for his ministry. I promise you guys. That's how this test goes. Conalicious, man. I love you guys. Straight up. You guys are my family, bro. Hey, thanks, right? Wouldn't be awesome? I'm jotting down. Yes. Yes. That is a fantastic idea. Listen, I look at stuff in this way. Like when something strikes me a certain way, I know it's a sign from God. And just the fact that we all kind of came together and met each other. You know what's funny to me? This is how God cooks, bro. Just miraculous stuff. The very first time I started talking about my testimony, I met like 6 targeted individuals the same day. Like he literally will place the right thing in front of you at the right time. And he can use anything he wants. So he used technology and freaking YouTube to put people together. He can use anything he wants, guys. He literally used videos to warn me about my gang stalking a month and a half before it started happening. Videos would start popping up in my For You page that were literally warning me that my family and people that were close to me were trying to murder me for money. And I kept getting them every single day. And then it got to a point where I started noticing, like, man, little stuff that those videos are saying is actually happening. What's going on? And then eventually it started happening. People tried to kill me. It's just absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. And it persisted for a really long time. But it's kind of cool that, looking back, bro, it's kind of cool that I didn't stop making content the entire time it happened, because I can personally go back and watch the entire journey of the person I was when it started versus the person I am today. And everybody that's been watching the entire time has got to kind of come along with me on that journey of growth. And it's absolutely amazing to be able to do that and show people what it looks like to walk with God. The transformation of it, you know what I mean? And gang stalking and like the periods that you're going to go through with gang stalking and where it eventually ends up at, with God promoting you and blessing you and healing you, and you know what I mean? Coming through for you in terms of righteous judgment against your attackers. And it's just absolutely amazing and beautiful to be able to do this, man. It really, really is. Put on that, listen, put on your gospel armor, son. Put on the armor of God. Praise God. Be grateful today, which is essentially what it means to praise God, that you're literally walking through your day with nothing but the utmost of gratitude, okay? Pray to God. Make sure you're spending a little bit of time today communicating verbally with God out loud, out of your mouth. And then for the third and fourth thing, make sure you're fasting today, killing the flesh, you're growing in the spirit, and that you're getting some of your daily bread in and reading a few verses today out of the Word of God, guys. Those are the 4 things that you need to do every day to slap on the armor of God. And it's actually not that hard when you think about it. I really try to get 3 of those things done in the first couple hours of my day. That way I lead the rest of my day with the Holy Spirit, if that makes any type of sense, guys. Oh, inked up Jesus, bro. God bless you for saying that, bro. God bless you for saying that. But really, I give all the credit to God. Like, I don't give myself any credit at all, guys, because the way that everything happened with me was just so crazy. I know for a fact I would have never got through that if it wasn't for God. So, like, even the stuff that I'm good at, guys, like, I've tried to humble myself to the point where even, like, my talents and gifts and stuff, I give all that to God as well. Every single thing I have that is going for me in my life is all because of God. It's not because of me, man. Even the strength I have to keep going and putting videos out and doing this stuff on YouTube and just to continue moving forward in my life with a smile and like hope and optimism after everything I just went through, that's only because of God, bro. That's not human to be able to do stuff like that, man. And you guys are doing the same exact thing. You're literally beating the odds every day, bro. And people notice that. I'm telling you guys, man, especially the people that are trying to hurt you, they definitely notice it. So imagine this. Some of the most demonically possessed people on the face of the planet, the gang stalker, right? Only the worst of the worst would even do something like that, actually get to be exposed to God through you because of you. How beautiful is that, guys? At the end of it. And I email, so yeah, absolutely, Conalicious. So we're actually probably going to wrap up this stream here soon. I'm trying to get to the end of this Atreus section. That way when we stream again, we're going to be playing as Kratos. Because here soon, guys, kids are about to be getting up from the nap and everything. It'll be a little bit more difficult to stream without a lot of background noise and things like that. So later on tonight around 9 p.m., we're going to be going live again. Most likely doing Q&A and just open talks and discussions, sharing testimony, and doing a live stream session. I got some new flour today. And I got a video cooking for you guys right now, too, if you're just joining the stream, so stay tuned for that. We really hit it with the triple threat today, bro. We got gaming, we got some good devotional time in this morning, and we're going to be doing some other stuff later on tonight. Triple threat today, guys. I cannot wait to have this streaming set up, built, and put together, because I'm gonna be able to dial in my schedule. And I like to be organized, guys. I don't like being like sporadic like I've been lately. So we're gonna start tuning that up a little bit over the course of the next 2 weeks for sure. Wait a second, what did Connie say? I didn't see the time. Nap time for my young. You're putting your kid down. And these ones are about to be getting up. What's the chances of that? And real quick, for real, them stalkers are probably tripping when they see people overcome because of Jesus. Oh, they can't stand it, bro. They start literally biting their freaking lips. They quiver their teeth. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. They grit their teeth. They clench their fists. They literally cannot stand it. Because they just want to make everybody believe, including themselves, that there's no way that God's protecting you. So they try to even convince themselves that you're not a righteous person because they just don't want to believe that God is walking with you. It's so disgusting, bro. The nature of everything they do is just so disgusting. Those people need help. They really do. Those people need help. They're trying to convince everybody that you're the one that needs help. They really, truly do need help, bro. We can't afford people like this walking around in society like they are today. We can't afford this anymore. This stuff has to stop, bro. And the more exposure that stuff like this gets, the quicker it's going to stop, guys. Okay? The more people like us that stand up and expose this stuff, the quicker it's going to stop. I promise you guys. Because with gang stalking, really, those people, if you look at it from a physical aspect, those people really bank on everybody not believing anything you say. And they really get mad at me because people listen to what I say and they don't like that. They're used to painting out targeted individuals as being schizophrenics and drug addicts. And they have a hard time painting out the savage to be a schizophrenic or a drug addict. So But they still try, though. Even though they have a hard time doing it, they still try. God bless their hearts, guys. God bless their hearts, bro. But, yeah, those people need help, seriously. These are the psychopaths of our society. Gang stalkers, okay? Freemasons, Eastern Stars, corrupt law enforcement officers, corrupt officials. Disgusting. These people need eradicated from our society. And no better time than now, you know what I mean? You know why this stuff has been going on so long? Because we don't have good enough people anymore to stand up against it. I'm telling you guys right now, bro. Not to get cliche, but we don't have enough people with good enough hearts anymore and enough courage in them to stand up against the stuff that's going on in the world today. And that's one of the biggest problems, guys. That's one of the biggest problems. I am not trying to get cooked right now. Oh my goodness. Shouldn't have said that. I'm so excited. I'm about to play the game right now. Hey man, perfect time when you lay the kids down for a nap. Here, dude, when I play video games, Savage Army, which is kind of crazy because we're doing things different now and streaming and stuff, but if I want to enjoy a video game, bro, if I want to really sit back and enjoy a good game and like pay attention to everything, I gotta have complete and utter silence in the room. I really like to get dialed in and locked into like everything with the audio, bro, and the visuals and everything. I like getting locked into things. So when I got like chaotic stuff going on around me, first off, it tends to overstimulate me at times. I've gotten a lot better at dealing with that though over the last 2 years, especially with gang stalking, and it just makes it hard to like, I don't know, stay in the moment and stay immersed. That's the word I'm looking for. Stay immersed. It breaks immersion, bro. It breaks immersion. But when you got kids, guys, it is what it is, bro. When you got kids, it is what it is. You live for them at this point, not yourself, you know? Kind of like when you get in with God. You're living for God now, not yourself. Same kind of deal. Same kind of deal. My goodness, son. We just got cracked like a freaking egg. Yo, Conalicia said, I haven't done more than like 15 minutes since I had kids. It's hard for sure. I haven't been able to even go to the bathroom without. Oh my goodness. But hey, she's not joking though. Listen, I've experienced it myself. I get it 100%. But dang, you haven't been able to play a game for more than 15 minutes straight? Speaking of kids, guys, one of the kids literally just came out here and started talking to me. So we're going to have to wrap up stream probably here in the next few minutes. But we actually had a pretty good stream today, Savage Army. I can't believe that we're still playing as Atreus, though. I cannot believe we're still playing as Atreus. Oh, yeah, bro. Especially if you have multiple children, one of them always needs something. Literally always. But here's the fantastic thing, guys. When they start to get older, they definitely start to get more independent. And when you hit when you start hitting like teenage years and stuff like that, you're going to have a lot more time to yourself. And I know that because I had an experience like that when my mom was raising me, man. Like when we were younger, she was, bro, hands full literally all the time. And then as me and my brother started to get a little bit older, she basically could do whatever she wanted. I remember the conversation between me and my mom like it was, yesterday. When I got old enough to kind of watch myself and do my own thing, she was like, man, it's so nice. I can come home from work and just sleep all day if I wanted to. It's nice. And then she said stuff like that, and guess what ended up happening, y'all? She ended up having my baby sister, like, bro, when she was going on 40 years old. So just when she was starting to enjoy the peace and quiet, she had another kid. Absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. God works in funny ways, man. So I look at it like God probably gave my mom a kid because my mom's the type of person that has a hard time if she don't have somebody to take care of. And since me and my brother have gotten older, obviously, we're adults now. She ain't got to take care of us. I feel like God knew that she was going to have somebody to take care of, so he blessed her with a daughter. I look at stuff like that, guys, you know what I mean? Always from the higher perspective. I wasn't supposed to go up here. Oh, God bless you. You're an absolute soldier, man. Listen, my heart truly does go out to the single mothers, man. Really, bro, because especially when you're raising boys, it is next to impossible to raise a man as a single mother. It is, and this is statistic. This isn't even my opinion, guys. You can look into this. Oh, we got to come up here to do that. We got to shoot that down. I'm really trying to get to the end of this, man. I'm almost wondering if we're close to this boss fight, bro. These are one of the toughest enemies in the game. They also hit the hardest. Oh my goodness. Yo, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Yo, lock into what? We just got absolutely annihilated. Oh, bro, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, listen, even though me and my mom have had problems over the years and stuff, like, since I was on drugs for a long time, and, you know, it's great. Like, I still love my mom, even though without saying too much, a lot of my family members were directly involved in this stalking garbage that happened to me last year. And I'm sure you guys can kind of pick up what I'm putting down there, but I still love my mom. You know, she's my mother. And nothing takes away from everything she did for the last 20-some years, raising me and my brother and my sister all by herself. She did a fantastic job, man. She really did. She did a fantastic job. She worked the entire time like a regular job. Really held it down for us our entire life. We never went without anything, that's for sure. And it's not easy to do that, bro. It's not easy to do that. So my heart goes out to anybody that had a single mom or is a single mom. And if you are a single mom, I wanna give you some words of encouragement, man, because the word of God is pretty clear about this, that God does take pity on the widow and the fatherless. And I'm what's known as the fatherless, man. Well, not technically now, because I got God, you know. He's the best father you could have. But that's who he's describing. People who grow up without dads and wives who lose their husbands and have to raise their kids by themselves. It says that God pities those people. So you guys are going to be taken care of, man, each and every single time. As long as your heart is with God, and I would wager even if your heart isn't fully with God, God is good, and he still blesses those types of people anyway. Wolver just kicked my butt, bro. Oh my goodness, man. See, I had a whip, but bro, it's the craziest thing. I even did videos around this time and like documented this, which is crazy. But I bought a car last year with cash, bro. I was so happy and proud of myself, man. I saved up enough cash to buy my first car cash. My very first car, guys. I literally paid for it cash. And so one of the people in my family that was eventually going to end up gang stalking me shortly after this happened ended up going out of their freaking way to find a broken car within the family and literally manipulate me into buying a broken car, because this is what I didn't know at the time that I bought this car, and it was a Mercedes, by the way, guys, a Mercedes-Benz, and it was a piece of utter garbage. It didn't even run. And they literally sold me a broken car so I wouldn't be able to drive away or get away when all this gang stalking stuff started. And it was somebody in my own family, really close to me, actually, too. Disgusting. Disgusting. And it's somebody that goes to church, so I'm very disappointed in that individual. But irregardless, it's in the past, guys. And we're just going to save up money again and get another car. And this time, I'll be getting my car myself without a gang stalker trying to come in and sabotage it. And that's what I dealt with last year. So if that wasn't the case, I would probably still have a functioning car. But we're in the process, guys. I'm going to be saving up money over the course of the rest of the year, probably trying to get all these things back in order. But
I don't know anything about it.
I don't
I'm a big walker, guys. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you can probably tell that. I love walking as much as humanly possible, so it doesn't really bother me that much to not have a car. Also, I really don't go places if I don't have to, so I don't have a need for a vehicle as much as a lot of other people do, but it's still really nice and convenient to have a set of wheels. There's no doubt about that, bro. There's no doubt about that. So by summertime, that's really my goal, is to have another car. Another car by summer for sure.
No lights. She may still be checking her traps, but she might have more enemies inside. We have to be quick.
Dude, this is the boss fight, guys. This is the boss fight.
There's another way in, up there. We'll have to figure out how to get to it.
Oh, Connie, dude, I cannot wait until the sun is out every single day. If it's at least like, if it's at least like 50 degrees consistently, I can start walking again now. I mean, I don't mind if it's a little chilly, because once you start getting going and stuff and your blood starts going, you start to warm up your body temperature. So it can be a little chilly, but the weather that we got right now, bro, there's absolutely no way. And I kind of can tell that I haven't been walking lately. Like, my body can tell I'm so used to walking. Bro, if I don't spend a certain amount of time in the sun every week, I start to feel down and stuff, bro. Like, I'm telling you, the sun does so much for us. It has such a massive and profound effect on your mental health, but your physical health as well. Wait a second. What are we supposed to do here? Let's look around. I found it. Oh my gosh, Inked Up Jesus, that is an absolutely baller thing for you to offer the collective. That is absolutely amazing, bro. God bless you for that, man. I personally don't need it, but if anybody else in the collective does, that is really, really nice and giving of you. May God bless your heart, soul, and spirit, brother. Drive on all those drugs I used to do. What? Right? I just drove my moped without a license. I never had a car. I had an unnatural fear of driving till I got that moped. And now I'm like, why was I afraid? But thank God knew I didn't need it. Yeah, I feel the same way, honestly, man. Like, I look at having a car like a really expensive bill, bro. And I know that might sound whatever, but that's just how I look at it. I told you guys, I'm super Jewish when it comes to money. I try to save as much money as possible, especially now, dude. The economy is so bad, it's not even funny. Not even funny. And I try to walk as much as humanly possible. Not only that, it's killing two birds with one stone. So you're getting great exercise, which is really good. And when I go on walks, I get some of my best prayer time in. I don't know why, but I get some really, really heartfelt conversation in with God when I go out in nature. Every single time. Like, as soon as I feel the sun on my face, guys, every single time. Like, it's not even close. Every time. There's not a single time I go out on a walk and I don't feel immediately better. I'm being dead serious, bro. So if you're struggling with anxiety and depression, start walking, bro. You ain't even got to start going to the gym necessarily. Just start walking. That's plenty. I promise y'all. Yep, this is about to be a boss fight, guys. This is about to be a boss fight.
Things are so big. Where's the wolf?
I remember driving. This happened to me twice, guys. I remember 2 times in my life driving. One time I was really young. This is one of the first times I ever literally drove a car. And I was stupid, bro. I was trying to take a video for Facebook or something while I was driving. And as soon as I looked up from looking at my phone, a freaking 18-wheeler truck was literally coming at me head on. And I barely swerved off of the road in time. That's the only... Dude, I've almost been hit by an 18-wheeler 2 times in my life. 2 times. So honestly, I almost got hit by an 18-wheeler during my gang stalking when I took all those videos of me getting chased around by all those vehicles at like the middle of the night. That night, I almost got hit by an 18-wheeler. I swear on everything I love.
Come on. I'd like to get out of here sooner rather than later.
By the grace of God, I didn't, because that probably would have killed me, man. Honestly. The muffler's falling off. It broke and never could get it back. After that, now it doesn't start, but in the summer, I wouldn't go past like 25 at the end of last summer. I don't know what happened. So, when me and my girlfriend at the time, also bought a used car at the same time that I bought that Mercedes, and she got a Jeep, like a Jeep Cherokee, and it ran decently for a little while, but it wasn't very long after that, man. Somebody actually tampered with her car too. So, like I said, guys, there's a bunch of stuff that I have yet to tell you guys, but yeah. Well, you know what? We'll save that for a different day and a different live stream, guys. I think so.
I think I can hear something breathing near the back of the cellar.
Me too. I'm not hearing their voice.
How do I get in there, guys? You can't go around. Or can you? Yeah, you can.
That's it.
Oh, Inked Up is probably asking that to Conalicious. If you're asking me, bro, both cars were gas. Both cars were gas, but the Mercedes had so many electrical problems, I literally couldn't even start the car. I had the car for like, bro, I drove it for 2 days, and the entire thing just like literally self-imploded. But it was intentional, so they sold me that car at the time, and it was crazy because I tried to say no, that I didn't want to buy it, and like my entire family tried to literally gaslight me into buying it, make me feel bad if I didn't, and it was absolutely disgusting, guys. But the reason that they did that is because I didn't know this, but they did, that they were going to literally start gang stalking me just a month and a half afterwards, and they didn't want me having a running car, so you know, that's why they got in the way and tried to do that garbage. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Cars are really expensive, so if I had a car right now, I don't think I'd be able to save up quite as much money as I'm able to right now. Plus, it's about to be spring and summertime, guys. So for the next, like, at least here in Ohio, for the next, like, at least 5 or so months, I'm going to be able to walk mostly everywhere. Now, keep in mind, guys, like, when I go to my rehab classes and stuff like that, I definitely need a ride or getting on the bus and stuff for all those things. But for the most part, man, going to the store and stuff, I don't mind walking, bro. I really don't. Going to the dispensary, there's a dispensary literally like 20 minutes away from me right now on foot. I can walk there, walk to the park. I try to walk as much as humanly possible, which is kind of funny. Jesus did the same exact thing, bro. Those feet were made for walking, and that's exactly what he did. Sheesh. We try to be funny here.
I actually don't know how to do this part.
Okay.
You guys want to know something cool? If you've played the first God of War game, the 2018 remake, or excuse me, it's basically God of War 4. But the world serpent, that huge snake, this is actually that snake. This is how it gets so big. This is how it actually becomes what it ends up becoming, because Loki resurrects this dead snake. That's why in the first game that the world serpent protects you and Kratos throughout the entire game, because Atreus is actually the reason that it's alive.
Wait! That's it? Where's it going? That even work?
I don't know.
All right, Savage Army. These kids officially got up from the nap, so we're going to have to kind of stop stream here. And I want to thank each and every single one of you guys from the bottom of my savage heart for taking time out of your Saturday to join the stream. We actually had a pretty good stream so far. And stay tuned later on tonight around 8:30 to 9 p.m. We're going to be going live again and probably doing a live stream session with the new flower I just got earlier today, and Q&A action. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for spending time with me on this fine and divine Saturday, and please keep it in the light and with the Lord Jesus Christ and the Holy and Heavenly Father. Stay blessed, beautiful, sexy, and absolutely savage, and I'm going to catch each and every single one of you guys here on the flip side here in the next few hours, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this beautiful afternoon on this divine Saturday. Now let's see here real quick.
Let's get back. Head up those stairs again.
Got me with the sheesh, bro. I need to patent that. I need to trademark that, bro. That's like my catchphrase. That's like my catchphrase, bro. And I love you guys, man. You guys crack me the F up, man. It's not even close. Oh, dude. Wait a second. Oh, okay. You guys are requesting contact information and stuff like that. So on that note, Savage Army, I love each and every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart, and we're gonna have a lot of fun later on tonight. We're gonna try out some of this new flour and just chop it up and kick it. So until then, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have an absolutely amazing rest of your afternoon, and I'll catch you in a few hours, Savage Army. Stay blessed up, stay prayed up, not laid up, and you already know what's up. Sheesh.